What's up, everybody? This is the watch along. We are going to be rotating some people through up here. It's what I've been told. Hopefully it's not just me sitting here for this entire game. Let's see. We've got to get you guys synced up. Oh, Alexis.
Hi, guys. I'll just sit in until Zach comes.
Perfect. So we're going to start by doing this. The clock is running right now, so if you guys want to pause the game and try to match that up with us, we're at 14:02, 14:01, 14, 13:59, 58, 57, 56, 55.
No. I don't want to start. I just did a pregame show.
And there's going to be a punt for the Texans. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see a whole lot of what happened. I saw like a pistol run up the middle to start. 3 and out, though. So we'll do this countdown thing again in a second. What's up, Zach?
What countdown are you doing?
You just gotta like say what the numbers are so people can try to sync it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so
What's
hopefully
up,
you guys
friends?
got that.
Great start for the Broncos. Forcing a 3 and out. Marvin Mims back.
Yeah. They got to do something in special teams. That's just a fair catch. Not blocked well. Oh, that's a good question. So Alexis asked if we're feeling a Marvin Mims punt return touchdown.
No, we aren't. We aren't.
No?
No. I'm going to go out, and if you're giving me 1-to-1 odds on that, I'll say no.
1-to-1? Oh,
Yeah,
no? Okay.
yeah.
I do think, though.
1-to-1. Speaking of ratios, Russell Wilson with the best touchdown to interception ratio in the NFL, 5-to-1.
Yeah.
5-to-1.
Yeah. Going back to that, though, I think they've got to draw something up. Whether it's like a block, whether it's a protection for the punt return, whether it's a fake. They're going to need something on special teams in this game. I really do think that. Oh, PI? That is not PI.
Maybe that's the one time you don't throw a 50-50 ball to Sutton is when there actually is double coverage on him.
Yeah.
Every other time,
those are
I
little
like
guys,
it.
though.
And I don't mind that start by starting the game with a deep shot. I mean, that was a good ball. It was a good
ball.
It would have been an incredibly difficult catch.
Yeah, and he doesn't get the face mask before the ball hits somebody. As soon as it's tipped, that's allowed.
I mean, unreal throw from Russ while getting hit, too. You want to do the countdown again, Hank?
Once the clock is running, like after a play.
I see what you're saying. A second shot.
He always makes that catch.
Russ.
Yep. Okay, they're getting good looks.
My goodness.
Wow, I didn't think they'd come out.
That one should have been caught.
Yeah.
I mean, another great ball. Oh my,
that's his bread and butter.
You can't throw it better, Russ. What a great throw.
That specific catch is what Courtland Sutton is best at. That makes that kind of tough. That is what he's best at. Let's see. Next time the clock is running between plays, we'll try to sync everybody up again.
Oh my gosh, that was perfect.
Russ is scrambling. Yeah, and that's tough.
Well, Broncos trying to strike deep, trying to do what they don't do, and that's be an air raid team. They're clearly feeling the pressure of having to have a couple of deep shots going up against this Texans team. I don't mind it, but Henry, if they stick with this moving forward, they will lose this game. In terms of like the 3 dropbacks to start the game, if they're gonna do the opposite of what they've done and pass 40 times to run 20 times, was that tipped? It was tipped. It was blocked. Oh,
see, that's the opposite of what I was saying. Is that the Broncos need to get one of those. If you give them up, it's tough. But on the flip side, though, Zach,
where are they? 45. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
If the Texans are going to leave Courtland Sutton with a step of space on those posts all game, then the Broncos are probably going to win the game.
But I mean, they didn't on the first one.
But the second one they did.
It was double covered.
Like if that's there, you got to take it.
You know how far that punt went, Hank?
30 to about 17 yards.
22.
22. I was off by one of the lines.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough break.
Well, you know the good news is, if the
we get to hang out here.
Well, I get to hang out here. I don't know about we getting to hang out here being a fun thing. You gonna wear that sweatshirt around your guy, Alex?
I'm trying to decide. Okay, I'm gonna tell a story that he's not going to like. So actually, on Friday, I was wearing my other Grizz sweatshirt, the one with the old maroon and gold spitting bear logo. And he talked shit at first, but then Alex said that actually is a pretty cool sweatshirt.
Damn.
Yeah, which usually like conversations that you say like not necessarily like with a recorder out. You don't always share them because that's kind of a tough look for him.
Wow, so you're burning him right now?
Yeah, I'm burning Alex. He said that was a good one.
You know why I like your sweatshirt, Henry?
Because they won?
Because you're representing the Tide right now with those colors.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Did they make it in?
Did they? Yeah, you were on the pregame show.
I just don't even really care
So you
about
don't
that
know?
stuff. Everybody's all fired up about, they've got to be in, but they deserve to be in. It's like, I'm not a fan of all that stuff.
Wow, it was drama.
Really?
Number 1, Michigan. Number 2, Washington. Both deserve those spots.
Yep.
Number 3, Texas. And number 4, the Crimson Tide.
So no Florida State.
No Florida State.
Even though they were an undefeated champion of the ACC. See, and that, I do think teams are going to be getting out of the... Like, if you're an ACC school right now, like if you're Miami and the SEC is sending you an offer, like how do you stick with the ACC if an undefeated champion can't get in? Like if that's not a guaranteed berth, like that's tough for a conference that was already struggling.
That's fair. All right, Henry. Texans with the ball at 45.
Yeah. So this is interesting because they've got a pretty... No, they're still on that backup kicker, aren't they? They're still on the backup kicker, so maybe they are trying to get more than just a few yards. Because in some situations you say, let's just go get... Let's make sure we get 7 yards, get points on the board off of this, and if we can get in situation to take a shot, that's great.
Well...
So they're into field goal range.
Just...
No!
Oh. No.
Yeah, that was some sort of busted coverage.
That was something that the Texans clearly saw either on the first possession or on tape because that was like...
Yeah, so they just threw it into the blitz.
CJ Rhett saw the blitz and... Wow.
Threw it into the... That's what you do.
Ah, man. That worked last week when PJ got the strip sack.
It did.
So that is seeing it on tape, and then also CJ making a good play there. Man. And just like that, doesn't matter how back up their backup kicker is, Henry. They're in field goal range now. Okay. The Broncos defense typically does...
running clock.
The Broncos defense typically does play off coverage a lot, and the Texans are taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
Two quick passes. How about that, Andrew Beck?
They pressed up a little bit during the winning streak, but I mean, there's two ways. The Texans like to throw the ball deep. Like they aren't an underneath passing team, so you start out by not letting them do what they want to do.
Right.
You're also doing something really dumb, in my opinion.
Of what? Letting them dink and dunk?
Do it. Yeah. Don't worry about what the Texans do or don't do.
Do what you do.
Do what works well for you. And if you got to adjust, you got to adjust. Flag here.
Holding? Not holding.
Yeah. Okay, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. If you're trying to sync it up, 46, 45, 44, 43,
I want this to be the watch
42, 41.
There it is. There
Got
it
him.
is.
All right, third down.
I almost said Adam Gotsis with the stop.
Wow.
That's a throwback.
That is a throwback.
Credit to Zach Allen. There's been a lot of guys that have stepped it up on this 5-game win streak. He's been one of them.
He's been awesome.
There
Andrew Beck with a gift for the Broncos.
That's why you don't throw to guys who are number 47. Typically not the best hands.
Wow.
They're going for it. No, they're not. Okay. Well, I mean, great stop. Broncos get absolutely gashed to start the drive.
A stop is a stop. I don't know if I'd say great stop.
After the way the first 2 plays were?
I mean, I'd say
Andrew
more of a
Beck-
thank you to Andrew Beck.
Andrew
than,
Beck treated that like he was trying to swat someone in basketball.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bad throw.
Not catch a ball.
It was a bad throw. All right, 3-0.
Okay. I will take that. Giving up 3 points to the Texans in the first 2 drives, especially when one of them starts on the Broncos 47 after a 22-yard punt. I'll take it. You know what I'll also take here, Henry?
What?
Bet365.
Yeah.
Sign up using the code DNVR365 over at Bet365, and they're going to dish out some awesome things when you use that code. And also, it's the beginning of the game right now. If you can make it to the DNVR bar today at halftime, Bet365 is in the house today. At halftime, they're giving away $200 in bonus bets to someone at the bar. So if you live close, you want to make it here, get here before halftime to get in on this. The bar, I mean, for being snowing, for being an 11 a.m. game, the bar has great vibes right now.
Yeah, it looks like I don't see anybody standing. I don't see any open tables, but maybe there's a couple left underneath us. So yeah, there should be some
I
room
think
to
there's
sit.
a few right underneath us.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not totally packed. Somebody just walked in with a number 54 jersey. And it's like the old Orange Crush.
We call that the Todd Davis Russell Wilson. It's 51 plus 3.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we could call it that.
Yeah.
Who is 54 back there?
A Brandon Marshall? I mean,
No,
that's
it's
not,
like old.
Okay.
It's like
it's really
70s, 80s.
Okay.
If anybody in the chat has a good guess. I almost think like Barney. Oh yeah, so there's the here's the Bet365 app. You know, we like this plus 180. Oh, plus 180 on the money line. Cuz what? It was like plus 140 coming into the game. Still a little extra juice there.
I was locked in on the plus 3. Plus 3, plus
Oh.
3.5. That's where I was
Okay.
all about.
Yeah.
So that's a bet I'm following this game is Broncos plus 3, plus
Okay.
3.5. But I love the money line as well.
Yeah,
in fact,
I'm just a
all
money line
5
guy.
of us picked the Broncos to win this game.
Ooh. Not in the chat, but my dad just texted Keith Bishop.
Oh.
Mecklenburg was 77.
How many times is you hear gonna do that today?
Somebody in the chat.
Be wrong and then just be, oh, someone. I don't know, man. Huh? Interesting. You didn't pull it up on the screen. You hear? Oh, you hear can't. Oh, and you here's not wearing a mic. Are you surprised by that, Henry? You here's gonna murder me after this.
It's actually really funny. People think I have a bigger rivalry with Hank, but I think me and Zach.
You hear you're talking off mic right now.
Yeah,
You're saying
you can't. No,
You hear you're saying great things off mic. It doesn't count. You know what I see? You hear what I need you to look at is I'm looking at our set right now, and the Breckenridge bourbon ahead of Henry, right in front of Henry, is open, and Henry has a coffee cup. I'm putting in quotes with some bourbon-like substance on the rocks. Henry, it's not even noon, and
No,
you're
I was
already
saying
you're already hitting it.
somebody needs to get us a beer. No, there's no coffee. I need a beer.
Exactly. There's no coffee in there. We know what that is. That's bourbon.
No.
You know the great thing about doing the watch along, Henry, is you can't get up and go to the bar, so you can
Exactly.
demand people to go and get you. Nick is here. There we go. That's what I like to see.
We'll toss up the middle.
So,
let's see.
Henry, do you want to tell people about our little banter last week during the Broncos game? As you and I were at the Broncos game together, sitting in the Pretz box next to each other. Just how the game continued to unfold.
Yeah, you really want him to run. Oh, what is this? So it looks like you got you have like a little quick out or something there on that left side. That must be what Russ is saying.
Do you see how deep the guy the coverings Jerry is? He's
exactly
16 yards, 11
so
yards
does that
back.
linebacker try to jump it? It's going up the middle again. I mean, that's the thing though. Is like
I like it. Run
you
the damn
see
ball.
things you like in the passing game, but you can't go 2 drives in a row just
Okay.
throwing the ball if it doesn't work, you know?
100%. And look, you 2 runs for, 7 yards? What are you
Yep.
doing here? You running, passing?
3rd and 3, old duo.
You're taking too much time. Taking too much time, Henry. Delay a game.
I called the play.
What'd you say?
Just run a little duo or
Oh,
something.
gotcha.
They might be able to do that. The thing is,
I mean,
you're
look at how
running
much
left
space
right here.
they're giving Cortland up top.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Samaje in, little dump off to Samaje. Oh my God, Samaje, dump off!
Just no protection.
He had
That's
him.
off either side.
Man, Will Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah. Got by McGlinchey, but then also got Bowles a little bit on the backside.
Yeah, I mean the whole line collapsed.
Yeah, just got into
Even
Bowles'
inside.
or
Man.
McGlinchey's body.
The bummer of that was, man, Russ he was just looking left and Samaje was to the right. All right, 2 drives.
Got
No
the punt
first
off.
downs.
Hey, that's Damari, isn't it? Look at him.
Hell of a punt.
Hell of a, oh, no, that was Riley Moss.
Riley Moss.
Damn.
Is that the best punt of Riley Dixon's second tenure with the Broncos?
His longest is 63 this year, but it went into the end zone. No, it's 68, I think it went into the end zone off some bounces.
So then it was.
So, I mean, that'd be right up
there. It was
there.
a net of 48 then on that one that you're talking about?
I think so. So I know he has a 63 also. But yeah, I mean, that's the best. It doesn't work without Riley Moss, though. Like, if Riley doesn't get by his guy, there's like a 20-yard return there. Like, he's the only guy down there. So that's what you like to see. He doesn't get many opportunities on defense, but that's great. What? Do I have a tab open? No. What?
Oh wow, you hear saying he's not
like in
buying,
Avalanche?
He's not buying the beer for Henry. He's making Henry buy it.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you. It's not
Avalanche.
even 11:30.
It's
Jeez
football.
Louise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding you here.
You can grab a card out of my wall if you want to, whatever's easier. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so that was 57 yards with a fair catch. So I wonder, that'd be right up there with the longest net punts. But it's also tough. I mean, doing that into space is tough too, because it's not like he was dropping on the 10 where everything's kind of condensed.
So we mentioned I mentioned the Tide earlier, Henry. The Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
The Alabama Crimson Tide. A playoff team, by the way. It's relevant in this game because Will Anderson has been the reason for this slow Broncos start. He got a sack there. He tackled Javonte earlier in the drive, and then he was also the one that got his hand on the Riley Dixon punt. He is, what was he, the 3rd overall pick? The Texans traded their future first-round pick in order to trade back in to get the 3rd overall pick in order to draft him. He is someone that's unbelievably talented, clearly an all-around type of guy, and clearly someone the Broncos might want to keep Samaje in to chip next time because he
Got the slime heads.
got past Riley Mott or Mike McGlinchey pretty easily.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, McGlinchey getting pushed back like that by a rookie is tough. Like, I get that it's Will Anderson and he's good, but, like, it'd be nice if he could at least hold his ground there. Oh, going real deep.
Jeez
Got by
Louise.
Fabian. That is what you can't have happen.
That is absolutely what you can't have happen.
Yeah,
Nico
that's tough.
Collins.
Yeah. So Fabian coming into this, I think Pro Football Focus had him at a 57 passer rating allowed when targeted so far this season. And Pro Football Reference had him at 67, I believe. I think it's 67.
So how about this,
So
Henry?
that'll drop off a little bit there.
What? How
He's
did the
fast, too.
Broncos defense start this game? In terms of how they presented themselves against the pass, they gave tons of space.
Yeah.
And what did the Texans do? They adjusted by
underneath.
saying, fine, if you're going to give us tons of space, we're just going to throw short.
Yep.
And what did that lead to? It led to them getting in field goal range off 2 quick short passes. So how did the Broncos adjust? Fabian Moreau against Nico Collins, who's a big play threat. He's pressing him at the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10. So what did the Texans do? They adjust and say, fine, if you're going to let us do what we like to do, and that's go deep, we will absolutely take that.
Yeah.
Now, Pat Surtain is, speaking of Alabama, roll tide. Pat Surtain is a unique athlete where you can have him press Nico Collins, 6'4", fast guy at the line of scrimmage, and if he gets beat, he's going to be able to make up that speed.
Yeah.
Fabian Moreau, not the fastest guy.
He is, though. He's a 4.35. Like, he should be able
How
to
old
keep
is he,
up
though?
there. I mean, 29.
29, yeah, exactly. So he's lost a little bit.
You think so?
And, well, I mean, we saw it. He got beat at the line, and he got beat by like 1.5 yards, and he wasn't able to make up that 1.5 yards the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Man, that, like you said, though, that's what you can't have.
Yeah. Just a tough break.
Uh-oh.
What?
Pat Surtain is down on the field, slowly walking off, according to Chris Thomason, who is there.
Yeah.
And Pat goes straight to the injury tent.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's tough. So then the question becomes, who do you put in? Is it Damari or is it Riley Moss?
10 days ago, Vance Joseph couldn't talk highly enough about Riley Moss. Damari Mathis is playing but has a back injury. So he was actually questionable to play, but he is playing. I think you go with, I'm wrong. It's Damari Mathis that's in for Pat Surtain.
Yeah, it's the safer option.
It is.
You also wonder, oh, here's the replay. Just feet tangled. Oh.
Kind of
He
landed awkwardly because of it. Oh,
like hyperextended the knee a little bit. Yeah. You don't love that. Yeah, I mean, you just got to wait and see. Just kind of a weird play. So, yeah, you get Damari in. I also wonder when they go into that 3-4, is it Damari or is it... Looks like it's still Damari and not Jaquan. Because you kind of wonder if in that base defense you just have Jaquan play on the boundary. And then when you go to a nickel, you bring in a third corner. That third corner's Jaquan, but it doesn't look like that's... Or Damari, but it doesn't look like that's what they're doing.
So with 7:22 left in the first quarter, Broncos have negative 11 passing yards compared to the Texans' 84.
Yeah.
About as disastrous of a start as you could have. The good news is you're down 3-0.
Yeah.
Now,
disaster would be pick sixes and scores.
In terms of yards, you can't get much worse than 3 to 98.
In front of Damari.
The slightly good news to this start is the run defense has been there. And that's one thing that you couldn't...
Still early, yeah.
That's one thing that you couldn't have is the Texans to be two-dimensional in this game.
It's like Pat is going to the locker room.
So Pat's questionable with the knee.
No, he's not going to the locker room. They're testing it out probably. Oh, they turned... Unless they don't know where the locker room is.
Boom, boom, short.
That's a good tackle.
Henry, what do you do if you're the Texans? You go for it? It's fourth and a foot.
It depends on how they feel about their QB sneak. Like if they're hitting on their QB sneaks and I just haven't watched enough to know, then you go with it. If not, you take the field goal. Yeah,
he got it with that second effort.
Yep.
At first, though, they had him stopped at first, that initial push. I would think with C.J. Stroud, a 6'4" quarterback that's 21 years old, that you'd feel comfortable with it, and clearly they did.
Oh. They really changed their lineup, didn't they? I think Juice
that-
Scruggs, the rookie, is usually at center.
Was
So they
that
bumped
a-
him out to guard. They brought in Brocker to play center.
Wow.
So
Singleton just blew up Nico Collins so much so that he hit Damian Pierce and got him down. That was a hell of a job.
Yeah, so what did they do? Yes, they did bump Scruggs out to guard. Because they lost...
That's with Titus Howard going down,
exactly. So Titus Howard was at guard, so they moved their center to guard and brought in a new center. I guess I just assumed that they would leave everything else alone.
Singleton all around it. I am shocked, Henry, that the Texans aren't taking advantage of Pat Surtain being on the sideline right now. With Nico Collins, I would try to line him up on Damari Mathis on the right side of the offensive formation and throw a jump ball.
Yeah,
I would've done
everything's
that
just
by
been
now.
so compressed, though. Like when you're down here. Like it'd be one thing. See, like you can press up and you're not really worried about...
They have Nico
anything
Collins
behind.
on Jaquan. Jaquan's incredible, but that's like a 7-inch difference.
Yeah. There we go.
Incomplete, Jaquan.
There's Jaquan in the coverage, though.
Boom.
Got him.
The coverage was there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Have
Now
to imagine
they'll,
they'll kick.
now they'll settle for the field goal.
Yeah, you don't want to start down 6-0, but kind of survived everything so far. Oh, and he was out of bounds too, so it would have been a penalty if you caught it. That's great coverage. Jaquan pushed him out at the top of the route.
Perfect throw, too.
They
They're
are
going
going to go
for it.
for it.
Wow.
All right, 5 wide bunch. Looks like. Oh boy.
No, Alex. No,
Oh.
wow. You can't have that.
No. Alex certainly likes to talk. Yeah, so
So it was a false
let's
start.
see. That's fine there. Stroud hits him in the face. Oh, but it's the push after. It's a small push. So a lot of the time, I mean, it's one of those things where if Alex had been the one who headbutts CJ, then Alex gets the penalty. But it's CJ who headbutts Alex, but they're not going to throw down the quarterback.
That's
So
just,
then there's a little
that's just
shove
the
after.
thing in today's NFL. The quarterback
Yeah.
can get away with
So it
so
does
much
look
more,
like they're
which is
talking.
total BS.
There's a chance they
just-
say CJ headbutted him and these are going to
No,
offset, but I doubt it.
There's no way.
I mean, they're talking about something, though. Yeah.
That foul's disregarded. Damn. That sucks. That absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
So instead of it being 4th and 7 and them settling for a field goal. So that was fine.
And Alex did. That wasn't just CJ's headbutt. That other angle made it look like it.
That one just sucks. That's just quarterback treatment, which sucks. Oh, and at
Thank
least
you.
Henry's getting a nice little delivery right here.
You know,
Man, that sucks.
there we go.
Well, Texans listening to me right there. They put Collins on Damari and throw the jump ball. And credit to Damari for not giving him anything there.
It's a bad throw. Pat.
Pat.
I was busy chasing down Hank.
Just rush that throw. Let's see. So they go back to the run game? I feel like they have to. Yeah. There it is. Yep.
Touchdown.
Somebody's
hurt.
really hurt.
Is
I
it
shouldn't say that. It's getting waved in.
It's Tank
That is.
Dell. But I mean, Henry, to your point, the way his teammates were flagging the medical staff over does kind of give that vibe. Hope he's okay.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you knew it was somebody getting rolled up on when you see that whole pile. Hopefully he's fine.
Oh, geez,
All right.
that's
Well,
awful.
if you're the Broncos, do you stick to what you're doing, or do you open things up and try to pass more?
No, to me, you don't panic. What is there, 3 minutes left in the first quarter? You can't panic. A good drive here. You get a touchdown. You're only down 3. You are fine.
And I think this is the perfect time. I'm going to jump on and grab this money line.
What's it looking at?
Pull it up on here, too. Let's see. Can you... Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so it's at 3:30 or 3:30 there. Yeah, 3:30.
I like that a lot because it started at 1:40
exactly
before the game.
There we go. All right. I just took that 3:30.
What's the spread right now?
9.5.
I love that.
Yeah. That is pretty nice. Let's see. I gotta get a tweet up.
I might do man, Tank Dell being put on a cart, according to Chris Thomason. And he was actually, I mean, my guess is this was a separate injury, but he was questionable throughout the week on if he was going to play.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not good.
That is not.
And he is having just a hell of a season, rookie season.
Kicking the extra point. There we go.
Looks like the reaction, at least on Twitter. I'm curious what it is you hear in the comment section. What the reaction is to Singleton's penalty. It seems like people are more upset at Alex than the call itself. This is, okay, we got Pat on the sideline.
Is he tying the shoe?
Literally lacing it up, which is...
I wasn't sure if he was tying or untying. Those are very, very different. Hopefully that's a good sign.
Hopefully a positive sign.
Yeah. We won't find out quite yet, though. Yeah, so let's see.
Man, that 50-yard pass.
Let's try these flash bets.
Yeah, here it's 10-0.
So this is Broncos are minus 115 to punt on this drive, plus 350 for a touchdown, plus 375 for a field goal attempt, plus 700 for a turnover. So 50-50 they score.
Give me the touchdown.
Oh,
300?
the two-way is actually minus 210, no score, plus 170 score. So here's what we're looking at there over on Bet365. Whew.
Good save.
Yeah, this cord's a little short.
Man. That's brutal that they're re-showing that.
Bootleg. Love that call.
Lil Jordan, there it is.
Yeah, and that's just perfect.
Get it?
When you have everything lined up, it looks like a run to the left because they run whatever 65% of the time when Lil Jordan's in the game. It's so easy to forget about him in coverage. You just run that boot. You might even get a linebacker. I'm not sure what defense they were in, but some teams are going to defend that out of like a 3-4-4-3.
So the Broncos
You're just going to get him wide
down
open on that
comes with, what,
slide every single time.
3 minutes left in the first.
What is this? Oh, okay. Look at that block. Who's that? That's McGlinchey out there with that great block that opened that one up. Just so mobile. Like you get him out in space over there, he's able to wrestle. I'm not sure, that might have been like a safety or DB or something. But otherwise, like that's a play that should be blown up because McGlinchey shouldn't be able to get both sides of that guy so that Mims can get inside there. Mims should have to go outside.
It was a really good decision by Mims to turn upfield.
Yeah, but you can't do it without
his
that block.
first snap, you know that means he's getting the ball. Exactly. Man.
Somebody got beat. Humphrey looks upset.
Henry, at some point, Jaleel has to be in the game and not get the ball. Because right now it's way too much of a tell. Last week he had 2 snaps, 2 carries for I think like no yards. This week he starts first snap, carry, loss of 2. Who was beat on that?
It was a weird block. I mean, it's Humphrey. Guys kind of gets inside. It's a tough angle. I'm not sure. That might not have even been his assignment. But it's just a tough. It's a great tackle from whoever that defender was because he's just halfway to the ground. Yeah. Did you go for this one?
No. He
was down. Go for this
he
one.
was down. If you go for
those
you're
tackles,
showing desperation.
Those tackles
Russ
are collapsing.
is walking off. They're punting.
Really? Yeah, I think you got to go for that one. I'll be curious. I'll pull up what the analytics say here. I would imagine this is like an easy go for it. 4th and 2, down 10.
In your own territory, though? What is it, 42, 45?
Yeah.
Yeah, 45. I think you panic too much. I'm okay with that. With punting.
Let's see. Still waiting on the numbers.
Tank Dell is questionable to return with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
I mean, better than
definitely
immediately being
I mean, I
ruled
would guess
out,
they just don't.
Okay, good news.
It's quick.
Pat Surtain.
That's a great punt,
back.
too.
That is huge. Okay, that's a sigh of relief.
Those tackles just keep getting collapsed, though. Need them to hold their ground. There you go. It's not bad. It's a good play from Mike.
The Broncos tackles.
Yeah.
Talking about.
That's why Russ keeps having to step up.
Right.
And that's one where you don't want him to try to leak out, but he doesn't really have much choice.
Singleton coming. There it is.
It's a good play. It's been a lot of Drew Sanders so far, too. Must be just that 3-4. They like him outside linebacker.
Yep.
I think they're...
And Ronnie Perkins is inactive, so he's, the 4th outside linebacker in this game?
I think it's looking like he's the 2nd. Because he's out there in that 3-4 every time. And so I think they just haven't liked what they've gotten out of the... potentially any of them but Cooper in the running game. So, I mean, he's probably coming off on 3rd downs for Benito and Browning, but...
Man, this feels like a big 3rd down.
See, like, there he is again.
Field position, yep, you're right.
They're giving him his chances. That's a blown coverage.
That's on Pat's side, too.
It's Pat's
Nico
side.
Collins.
That might have been like a cover 6, so that's PJ's job to get over.
I want to see that again, but man, to me, it looked like Pat was going slow or blown coverage. Here we go.
There it is. So, yeah, he's playing that underneath. That's cover 6, so PJ takes this step toward the middle when really he should see this guy going to the boundary out there.
Yep, Nico is just wide open.
Yep. PJ, that's on PJ.
Blown cut, yep. Well, end of 1. Disaster start, Henry? Because I'm willing to go there.
I can't go disastrous. Disastrous, it can't be a disaster when you're only down 10-0.
You're down 10-0 and they have the ball on the 26-yard line.
Disasters, fumbles, and pick sixes and that sort of stuff.
Line.
Like, they're not playing well, but I don't know about disaster.
It's going to feel really bad if they get a touchdown here. You keep it a field goal, then it's still just a 2-possession game. After they've outgained you so far, 178-23 in the first quarter. I'd call that disaster.
Okay.
Yeah, here, can we throw up a poll in the chat? Is this a disastrous start? Or was it a disastrous first quarter? All right, let's do a first quarter recap here. Broncos down 10-0. Texans have 6 first downs. Broncos have 1. Total yards, 178 for the Texans, 23 for the Broncos. Rushing yards, close, 29 for the Texans, 22 for the Broncos. And passing yards, this is the killer, 149 passing yards for the Texans, 1 passing yard for the Broncos. Clearly, the difference in the game. Texas on pace for just under 600 yards of passing yards, while the Broncos are on pace for 4, Henry. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Oh! No!
That's what they do.
Are they calling helmet to helmet on that? Yeah, no, I actually don't think... I don't think the flag is for what everyone originally thought, thankfully, because, yeah, it looks like it's going to be holding, so they're deciding whether to accept it and have it be 1st and 20-ish or 2nd and 10. Whew. Oh.
There they go. Ooh. So I went back to that 4th down.
Okay, because originally people were thinking that was going to be an unnecessary roughness on Singleton, thankfully. Sorry, Henry, what were you saying?
I went back to that 4th down. If they would have gone for it, it would have been a plus 1.7% to their win percentage. So the idea is 19% win percentage if you go for it, 17% if you punt.
So the analytics say go for it?
They should have, yeah. Got to make some good tackles here. Make this a long field goal.
Man, Alex is all over the field today.
Yeah, that's what he does. What, 6th in the NFL in tackles?
Yeah. Man, Singletary with a good move and Alex with an even better adjustment to it. Singleton already with 7 tackles.
Yeah.
6 solo.
Oh, if you want to sync up real quick, 14:03, 02, 01. There you go. It's a big run. I didn't see what they were in. I would guess they just went late in the box there. It's not face mask, right? There you go. All right, I'll do a field goal.
Cooper. Yep, they did it.
This is where
2-score
there's
game.
no reason the Texans should go for this probably, but if they do, they could kind of go for the throat here.
Go for the jugular already.
Yeah.
Yep, and their kick. Yep, I think the Broncos are happy that they're doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 is a lot. I thought that was gonna be 4th and 2.
I thought so too. I thought, wasn't it 3rd and 4? And I thought he got 2.
Yeah. I almost wonder if they screwed this up in the broadcast.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Should we check in on that money line? If you didn't get in before, it's going to be
even
juicy
juicier.
now. What?
I thought you were saying those were the odds here. I was saying, dang, give me that.
450 now is what we're looking at.
Is it over under 12 and a half?
Or
not the
13 and a
over-under.
half.
13 and a half.
Yeah, so you get the hook.
I love that once again.
Just looking around. Cardinals, Steelers 3-3. Steelers ball. Broncos need the Cardinals to win.
Go
yep.
Cardinals.
Jets up 2-zip on the Falcons. Jets are just about out of it. They lose
Jets
one more
down
and they're out of it.
2-zip. No,
up 2-zip, yeah.
Up 2-zip. Oh my gosh.
Lions
That's a
up on
classic
Saints.
Jacks Falcons game. 2-0.
Colts Titans. Colts are down 10-7. You like to see that.
Who's down? The Colts
Colts are down, yep.
Love that. Love that.
Titans with the ball.
Because remember, if the Colts lose to the Titans today and the Broncos win, then the Broncos have a playoff spot at the end of today.
It's guaranteed. Chargers and Patriots 0-0. I'll make some money when the Patriots win that one.
What'd you grab them at?
I can't remember.
Plus,
whatever
though?
the money line was, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the Dolphins up on Commanders, but that doesn't really matter. And that money line
weren't they
plus
up
450,
big, too?
13 and a half.
So you're taking money line?
I already did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you would go for the money line still, or would you be going points right now?
I always take money line.
If I
yeah.
gave you a unit, you would still go money line.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I don't bet the spread very often. It's rare. I guess I had an alternate spread. I had the Broncos plus 10.5 in this game, just in a little round robin. Let's see. Yeah, they need to get something going here on offense. Because the thing is, I don't even think they've been that bad on offense. It's just the mistakes. And the protection hasn't been there. That's been kind of the killer.
I feel like
and then
you
on
and
top
I
of that,
are watching totally different games here, Henry. The offense has 1 passing yard.
yeah.
1.
But they also got Cortland Sutton. I'm good. They also have Cortland Sutton open on that post. If he just catches that, then this is a different game. There's that. There's the bad protection from these tackles. If they can get that figured out. Too. Yeah. They're not far off. The running game hasn't. I mean, it's still early.
Put a mic on if you're going to say that.
It's still early.
Okay, Mims bringing it out from the 1 yard in. I like that, though. I mean, he's the best returner in the NFL. And what, they get right to the 25, the 24 maybe?
Yeah.
I love these graphics so much. They're so stupid. You taking notes, Yaya? I love the stupidity of these things.
Hey, you here. Little trivia time. Who has the one catch for the Broncos right now?
Little Jordan Humphrey.
Little what?
Little Jordan Humphrey.
Just got to run the ball.
Spot on. You here? I
play
just thought
action
you were
first
getting
down.
beers. There it is, Russ. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
They've got to feed Javonte.
Man, the acceleration for Russ there felt like slow motion. It felt like he was going to get away. But, I mean, what could have been, a 7-yard sack turns into a 4 or 5 yard gain? Take that all day.
Yeah.
Russ with a good job. They were going for the ball there, too.
Yeah. Just got to start running the ball.
Will Anderson was...
The total passing yards include sacks. So there's also the 9-yard sack.
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, there's that trap run.
Man.
Talked all about the trap last week.
There it is.
There you go. Go be the Broncos.
Now you know what you do? You run the damn ball again and again and again.
I think that was the trap, right?
Man, that's Will Anderson again. He is the Alex Singleton of the Texans defense today. He's involved in everything. "16-yard run from Javonte. I love it.
Yeah.
Which is
A lot
just
of play action.
Russ going deep.
I don't think that's interference. I don't think he did. We'll see on the replay,
Man,
but I don't
he
think.
had him wide.
It's a good
such
move.
a great move.
That's just such a long throw.
Man.
That was before the ball even
That's tight. They got slowed down. He
was there.
He did
early.
have an arm in there.
That should have been PI.
Yeah, you're not getting those when it's a split second. Not very often. You can't bank on those when it's a split second. Yeah, that's just a long throw. You almost wonder. It's
There it is. The push.
when you go for the moon balls, they hang up there longer. Because if they were at the
So on that play, it should have been
49
pass
hit the
interference,
5.
but it also just should have been a easy touchdown.
40, yeah.
Russ put the ball perfectly to Cortland Sutton on that second play of the game. This one, and it should have been caught. This one, the opposite. Russ significantly underthrew him.
I can't blame him for an underthrow when it's 57 yards away, though. There's only a few guys in the league
Well,
who
I'm
have
just
that.
saying, he was wide open.
Definitely. And that's why, if you pull the trigger earlier, if you try to take some of the arc off it, maybe you can get it out in front of him, but
So
that's just
Hank,
tough
with
to
this,
get out in front
with
of him.
this run call right here on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, I think they're going for it. I think this was to get a couple of yards, make it
Yeah.
a manageable 4th down.
They definitely expected more than one, though.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, so you run a little counter. Something weird happened because Bowles wound up with nobody to block. I don't think that was a bad read.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't get enough.
They're punting because, it was 3rd and 5 and they got 1.
Yep.
I
And
really do think Sean
that's a good
was
punt.
thinking we'll get 3 yards and then
Definitely.
we'll have a 4th and 2. We'll go for it.
4th and 1. Yeah, got him inside the 10 though. And
And
with the way the defense is playing, you're obviously concerned about just giving the ball back. You don't feel like they're going to capitalize on it, but if the defense isn't going to stop them from getting points when you give them the ball at the 9, you're not winning the game regardless of whether you just get points there or not. You need them to stop giving big plays. And again, it's easy to say, the defense is just playing badly. it's been a couple of those big plays that've really done it. You know, it's that mistake from PJ that when you say the defense has been bad in a vacuum, you're like, oh, they're just going to keep going. If PJ just doesn't make that mistake, it's a different world. Now what you need is for that mistake to not happen again. And if he cleans that up, not that they're going to run that coverage over and over again, but he cleans that up, then they should be fine. Just patching up these holes as they arise and hoping no new ones come.
It's not as easy for me to just say it's been one play because that's kind of what the
No, it
Texans.
hasn't.
That's what the Texans live on. They have a 52-yard pass to Nico Collins, a 59-yard pass to Nico Collins, and a 27-yard completion.
Exactly, just a few plays.
It kind of. Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing. Though, is like Fabian makes that
plays.
coverage, PJ makes his cover. Like you're not playing well, but those are all things that could just change.
But that's who the Texans are, though.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Henry, to avoid the big plays? You playing more man? You still mixing it up with the zone and man in order to try and confuse?
I mean, they've got you both ways. They've got you in man. They've got you in zone. I guess we don't know if Fabian was in man technically, but whether it's man or it's like a cover 3 and you press and bail, like it's basically the same thing. So you just stick to the game plan. I mean, you got to find a way to get pressure. I don't think you can trust your edge rushers to actually get pressure. So the key is just getting to third down so that you can get creative with these rushes. And probably in those situations, probably play man in behind. But you got to find a way to speed C.J. Stroud up. Just got to find a way to get to these third downs.
6 completions for 153 yards for CJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Daniel said it. Difference right now is mainly deep shots. They hit theirs, we haven't. That is it.
100%.
Plus that 4-point kicker from Alex getting called for that penalty.
Yeah, I mean, 2 big penalties. That one and then the missed call, the no call on the Mims deep shot there.
There you go.
There it is.
Jonathan Harris making some plays. He blew up a screen last week too.
How about both Jonathans there? Jonathan Harris, Jonathan Cooper right there.
Yeah.
And Henry said it's about getting them into third downs. Well, starting with a 3-yard loss on first down is a good way to try to get them into third down situations. Oh, it was only a 1-yard loss?
Because it's where contact is first made. And then pushed him back a little.
It felt like it was. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. See,
How would that not hold me?
Man.
I don't like sending the extra rusher up the middle. Everything's so clogged up.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like the odds was that Singleton trying to get through?
And then what it did was it forced Jonathan Cooper to drop into coverage, and that's why Jordan was wide open.
Yeah, he's have this little flat. Yeah.
Yeah,
and he's got to have that. Like, he sees nobody leaking out in front of him because he has that flat on that side.
Right.
And so he knows that he can kind of help out, drop deeper. But he doesn't see, obviously, the tight end sneaking in behind him. It's a tough play, especially for somebody who's not need that. Oh, got to get those.
That was a fumble, they're saying. Also, holding, is that what they're calling, too?
Yeah.
So did someone hit that when he was going back?
Tripped him. Yeah, so let's see.
Mike Purcell just dominated him.
Yep. You need more out of that from him. It's the old, like, defensive lineman saying, like, 1 man can't block me, 2 men can't move me. And, like, that's what you need because he hasn't been getting by his one-on-ones often, and that's not really his game.
Henry, you got a 1st and 25 here. You have to come up with a stop.
Yeah, but you're in such a tough spot just because, see. Yep.
And it goes for
Exactly.
20 yards.
Because you've just given things up in so many different ways. Obviously, you can't go into that situation and say, we're stopping the run. Because if you say we're stopping the run, well, guess what? They've already hit you for 50 twice.
That's a disastrous play. You cannot allow that.
No, but you can't be surprised that it happened based on what we've seen. Like, they don't have anything to build off of.
1st and 25, and you give up 22. This defense looks nothing like the defense of the past 5 games.
I mean, the difference is the turnovers. Because if you look at, I think Mina Kimes did like a great deep dive into the Broncos defense this week. And one of the things that she said was, like, yes, this has been a great defense because it's gotten turnovers. But on plays where they don't get turnovers, they're like kind of a below average defense.
Well, it's certainly against the run, but not against the pass. They've been much better against the pass than they have in this game. Oh,
that's another one you gotta have.
Turnovers. PJ so close.
You need the pick.
Okay,
you
but
need
Broncos
to get on that
got
fumble.
the stop. I didn't think they were going to get it after they gave up 22 on 1st down, but they got the stop. Now this next possession. Oh, PJ so close. I mean, it hit his hand. I guess it hit right before, but.
There's a good rush. And good blocking. You don't see good rushes and good blocking very often, but yeah, we'll see if they called running the kicker. PS2's back in, Brett. He's been playing. There we go. Okay.
Formation.
So it's a penalty 5 yards from the end of the kick. There's no reason to re-kick that. I mean, you called one of your blocks there. There's no reason to run it back again. All right. So 7:02 in the second. What you're looking at, you're not worried about the clock yet.
Absolutely not.
If anything, you might want to run clock a little bit versus the other way around.
You're not. I don't think you're worried about the clock in either way right now.
But that's kind of the tiebreaker. So the kind of the script here, if you're Sean Payton, is find a way to get down there, get a touchdown, get a stop on a short clock, and then get the ball after half and take the lead with a touchdown after halftime. That's what they're thinking. So because there's no rush, because you get the ball after halftime, there's really no reason to try and get the ball back this half.
No.
If it happens, that's awesome. But
okay, so
what you're trying
Henry,
to do is just run the ball here, do whatever it takes to get down the field and score.
I'm going to maintain my stance and say it's still a disastrous start for the Broncos. But the good news is they have the ball with the ability to make this a one-score game. And then, like you said, probably not play for a straight 2-1 here, but then get the ball back after half. If you're able to stop them, if you score here, then you have an opportunity to take the lead. So they've been outgained 240 yards to 48 yards right now. The drive here is so key.
According to the people, 76% think it was a disastrous start.
Wow.
23% think it wasn't.
Yeah. Disaster is just a big word.
In what way?
I mean, disaster. I mean, like, that's like,
I don't know.
Not everything is like a disaster or excellent or something, you know?
I don't know what 240 yards to 48 is if it's not disaster.
It's not, I mean, it's not good, but you're still like right there.
Sad.
Like, I mean, what, you remember that?
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Remember that Packers-Lions game on Thanksgiving? That was disaster for the Lions.
I actually don't. We were at Broncos working.
Oh, okay.
You were there too.
Yeah, I think we must have had it on the media room or something. But yeah, that's, I mean, that to me is disaster. This, I mean, 13 zip with the ball with 7 minutes left in the half. That's not a disaster. Like, it's bad, but Disaster. No, not disaster. Like what? It's probably 4-1 right now and them to win the game. That's not disaster.
That's pretty disaster.
If that's a disaster, you hit like 10 disasters a season, you know? No, those are
Have you seen their
that's not what
record?
disaster is. Disaster is something that happens once, you know? Like it's a fluke, it's something crazy.
That's a lie, dude. Like how many hurricanes are there a year? Multiple.
Okay,
they're
so
all
they're-
disasters.
Yes, hurricanes are
taking the-
disasters. 13 zip, getting the ball.
Sean decided
okay.
to take the penalty.
I like that better. Get another chance at a return.
And that's exactly what they get.
No, they blocked it poorly.
Oh. You really, 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 really hope that this flag is
Yeah.
on the Texans.
Like Daniel said, not a disaster. For down 21-0 and PS2 is out for the year. That's
okay,
a disaster.
I'll read some other comments. Kyle Strong, it has been a disaster. Tanner says, feels like a disaster emotionally, but it could be way worse.
And make it a true disaster. Yeah, you're hoping here that Marvin realized that there's a penalty, and so this is your opportunity to kind of go and do something.
And Sean is
And it looks like that's the
absolutely
case.
accepting this penalty
exactly.
because he's not going to take the ball at the 3-yard line.
Either Marvin's a great returner. Yeah, we're not calling FEMA yet. There we go. They're not on their way. It's 13-0. You got the ball. You get the ball after half.
FEMA.
Oh boy.
Andrew Beck. I mean, he literally took the guy's helmet off.
Yeah.
By the way of face mask. That is exactly what we
That's
call a
what-
face mask.
That's happened to Quinn Miners a couple times this year, a few times this year, and they haven't called it yet. Yeah, so now
4th and 22. I think what the Texans are trying to do is they're just trying to take this game down to halftime by punting 22 consecutive times and wasting about 15 seconds off the clock each time.
And
How
what
far
they're-
can they
what
get
they're-
there until it's a safety?
what they're doing is running their coverage team over and over and over again,
Yeah.
and giving more space for return. Like this
Yeah.
should be a big return.
Yeah.
Like unless they decide just to kind of kick it short to help out the coverage, but this isn't a situation where you can be like, yeah, just boot it as hard as you can.
So they had a 1st and 25. They made it 4th and
Yeah.
2, and now it's 4th and 22 again.
Oh, but it's too short. Marvin wasn't ready for it.
That's
That's a killer.
yeah.
You've got to.
You're saying that's disaster, but the rest of the game is disaster. I actually think this is totally okay. I mean,
That's not a disaster.
You
No,
said
but
what was the word you just used?
he's got to know that's coming. I definitely didn't say disaster.
You said no. You didn't say disaster.
Can't have that?
Oh my gosh, Tyreek Hill again with. So he has 2 60+ yard touchdowns today.
Yeah, Mims needs to know that that's going to be a short kick there. If I know, he should know.
So we're keeping an eye on the Steelers game. Kenny Pickett is questionable to return with an injury. That could be very significant. That looked like it was going to be a tackle for a loss, and Javante's still able to get 2.
Yeah, kept him on his back. Yeah. So what's that? That's actually like a gap run. Maybe no, that's not zone run. That's a gap
He
run.
said it's a killer. That's pretty much disaster.
That's not disaster.
So death isn't a disaster to you.
Right, exactly.
I don't think you're listening to me.
Oh, so much room. Is that the first screen we've seen from the Broncos today?
Yeah, they got to get back to that.
Yeah. Low Jordan Humphrey.
No, that was play action. Let's see. You just got to keep running, yeah. Oh, yes.
Russ,
It's a great call. And see, that's one of those, you put all your receivers, you get the trips out to the right side, leaves all this space. You just have one defender on the left side. If it goes after the running back, you keep it, and that's what Russ did. It just vacates that whole side of the field. Like, I'm surprised. Who is that? Number 5? Petrie? It's got to be a captain. I mean, it is a captain, obviously. Like, he's got to know that that's what they want to run when they have all those receivers on the other side.
First play in opponent territory comes with 4:50 left in the first half. That says disaster to me, if nothing else.
Boy.
There it is, Javonte. I mean, he falls forward for 5. I love it. I love
This
it.
game reminds
Mims
me a
is
lot of
leaving.
the
Marvin Mims going to the locker room. That's not good.
This game reminds me a lot of that Vegas game last year in Las Vegas. I don't know why, it gives me the same vibes.
Huh. 2nd and 6. I just keep it on the ground here. Don't play Texans ball. Just stay on schedule.
What's the odds for next touchdown score?
I do not know. Flare out. Need it, court. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Did he not try hard enough to get back to it?
Yeah, I don't.
Because if he tries hard to get back to it, like if he's able to kind of push the corner back, they're going to call that. That's tough not getting that one.
I want to see a replay.
Between that one and the Mims one, you'd think they'd get one of them.
The Mims one was way more pass interference than that one, it seemed.
Yeah.
This is 4th down territory?
Got him.
Well,
got him.
There it is. There it is.
That is what makes Russ Russ.
Go quick.
That-
Quick. I'd
just
go to
a-
the line and just quarterback
No.
sneak. I'd go fast. I'd go fast.
No,
Just-
you got to get personnel in there for a
Just
sneak.
I would just do it to catch him off guard, but now you're definitely
No.
going for it on 4th and 1 from the
Just
40-ish.
yeah, this is a sneak.
That was a
Yeah.
that was a
Look
good
at- look
job
at
by
Russ's
Russ to
arm
get
here.
the ball out.
That's just a cannon arm. Being able to throw that ball.
If he has a cannon, why couldn't he throw it 50 yards earlier?
That's a bad call.
Run, Russ. Run. There it is, Russ. There it is, Russ.
I don't know why you don't sneak it. I guess you think the book is out on it. I don't know what they could do to stop it. Are they worried about who's that big guy they've got there from the Jets? I think he's from the Jets. Leonard Williams.
Ooh, Jerry was wide open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Giants,
goodness.
that's right, New York.
Jerry was open.
Yeah, he was. They got the first down though.
No, I mean, I'm not crushing Russ for it, but they were trying to go for a massive play there. You got two guys running
In
super
hindsight, you
deep.
can see his wheels turning back there, trying to decide whether to throw that or whether he's just going to run and pick it up. Yeah, so this is lining up just how you wanted it to. Do you try to get one in before the 2-minute warning?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not worried about that quick offense from the Texans? Where exactly are they?
20.
26? Yeah, you probably just run one. Yeah, 2nd and 4, you run it. What you don't want is 2 before, and that's not possible anymore.
No, they're taking it down.
Okay. I get it.
Okay. Broncos have done exactly what they needed to this drive. It's almost textbook so far in terms of what they wanted to do. Have this be the last significant drive of the half. And they're in, obviously, scoring range right now, but also in a good position to get in the end zone.
Yeah, they're in good shape. Let's during this commercial, let's check out Bet365, see how they've changed their mind. So Broncos still at plus 330. That kind of surprises me. Spread at 8.5. That makes a little more sense. I really thought
What is it?
plus 330. I thought they'd be under plus 300 by now. But I guess, they're one of the best red zone offenses in the league. You can't credit them for it until they do.
I mean,
it.
what
Now's the time, though, I think.
What Bet365 has to be thinking is if the Broncos don't get a touchdown, they're down 10.
Yeah. And you
And
give the ball back
since they
before
were
half.
already underdogs.
What did you just do?
Just had to refresh the app. Yeah, 8.5. So if they get a touchdown here, they're down 6. I don't like that nearly as much as the. Oh, what's the score? Minus 850 per score. Yeah, I almost like the no score. Plus 550 on this drive.
Oh, Henry, we can't have that. We can't.
You can't have that. But I mean, if you're looking through the odds, like, what are the? There's a real chance that they go for it on 4th down
If
here
the
and don't get
plus
it.
550 hits, you know what I would call that?
What?
You know what I would call that?
Oh boy.
A disaster. A disaster.
There's no. It's not a disaster.
If they don't get any points here,
They don't get
I
any
mean,
points.
minus
And then-
850
Yeah.
hits,
Yeah, if
or
they get
doesn't
no
hit,
points in the first half, that's kind of disastrous. Like,
and you have the ball to 26. Henry, what is a disaster in the NFL if it's not
13 to
scoring
0.
here?
It's not 13 to 0. That's for sure. 13 to 0 is definitely not
I feel
a
like
disaster.
I'm losing my mind.
I think you are too.
Man, we got no hot soup chiming in from Australia.
Ooh.
That's awesome. It's 5
yeah.
a.m. to catch the game there.
I was thinking about how great it is for all the European Bronco fans, but yeah, that's tough from
Yeah,
Australia.
it's like a primetime game for them. Bless you.
Thanks. Yeah, he just got run here, I think. Yep. Oh, get him in space. Let's go.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Somebody's sore. Is that
Yeah,
BJ?
someone's down.
It's like a shoulder. See, I thought that was Brandon Johnson. That's
It's
Manhurts.
Manhurts.
Okay.
Jeez.
Huh. So Broncos have to burn in the timeout. Kareem would be in jail for that.
Kareem is in jail for that right now.
I didn't see the hit. I was watching Manhurts.
Boing, right off the helmet, head down.
Yeah, he didn't hit his helmet though.
Oh, he did.
Did he? I
Yeah.
didn't see it on that replay.
Yeah. So let's
So
see.
that
No
was,
Manhurts.
that was Jalil's second snap of the game, second touch of the game.
And Adkins,
exactly
they
what
don't have Adkins in this game either, so it'll be, yeah, Kroll is in. Interesting.
they should hit up Zach.
They,
Ertz.
I mean,
He
it
might
has
wanna
to be
come on.
Kroll. Oh, but no Troutman. I guess I was giving him a rest. Or this is a pass. This is probably a pass, I'd imagine. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 20.
Yeah,
entered
look at
the
that.
red
They got the
zone for
quarters
first
out
time.
there. Yeah, easy.
Jerry's first target, Jerry's first catch, coming with 138 left in the game. Good to get him involved.
Yeah, they're figuring out what they're doing now. Got that running game going. That's just so important for them.
Did the clock stop? Did the Broncos call a timeout here or what?
Must have been Texans. Yep, Texans.
Texans won. Absolutely
Yeah.
makes sense from their perspective.
Yeah.
You've gashed the Broncos defense on some deep plays already.
Yeah. And that's why the Broncos didn't want to run that play before the timeout for 2-minute
For a 2-minute
warning.
warning. Right. No, that was a good call.
Also why the Broncos, that's why it kind of stung they had to call that timeout for the Manhurts injury.
Watch Me Squatch says, Walmart commercial, good things about to happen.
Wow. Let's see, 2nd and 4. That does open you up. You probably take a shot to the end zone here.
Everything's open here. You can do anything.
Yep.
There's plenty of time. I would probably run too.
I think I'd try to get Sutton
Yeah.
a chance to catch it.
Cortland.
Yeah, but that's on. Maybe we'll try to get one more first down and then do that.
Just flew
Damn.
through there. There's Petrie.
All
He'll
right,
do
now
that.
it's a pass. Henry, interesting question.
Unless you go for
four
two.
down.
That's what I was
Four
saying
down
with that plus
territory?
550 is I think you can say if it's a 4th and 1, if you think you can sneak it, then yeah. If you can't sneak it, that's where it turns into a tough
So
situation.
then you're open to running the ball here.
yeah,
Are you?
I'm open to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it depends on the look that they give you, but yeah. So you've got your receiving tight end in, you've got your blocking receiver in, so you're really hiding.
What you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Right. Or with Chris Manhertz out, do you not really have just a pure blocking tight end?
I mean, you'd still take
Anymore.
Troutman over Kroll by a pretty wide margin if you're just trying to run the ball here. Maybe they have 2 tight ends. No, they don't.
Pretty big 3rd down here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry
Yeah.
doing a little spin at the line of
damn, I was
scrimmage.
going to call that.
All
I thought
right,
when they were
all
running it
right.
on practice, they were running on the left side every time. Oh, you got to step up there.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Stepping up just hasn't worked. Yeah, you got to kick this field goal.
Yes, this is not 4 down territory here.
No. Damn, I've been so ready. I've been so ready to call that. So they've been running it with Troutman, not Kroll, though.
So wait, what happens here? They do. Oh man, Will Anderson's killing the Broncos offense so far.
Yeah, but I mean, that's on Russ for not stepping up. Like, he tried to leak out the back. That's where the pressure is.
He couldn't step up in that.
Really?
I don't think so. There's a
Yeah,
guy
it would've
coming on
been
the
tough.
outside and the inside. Okay, Broncos on the board.
All right, there you go. And this is where you're looking for a play from your DBs because you know the ball is going to be in the air. This is prime turnover situation, especially with a young quarterback. Now, C.J. Stroud obviously has been great at not throwing picks, but
It's prime turnover situation,
Yeah.
or dare I say, disaster situation.
oh boy,
Because here's what you know. You know the Texans are going to be looking for big plays. So can you
Exactly.
capitalize on them, or is it going to be the flip of that? Now, what could also happen here, Henry, is the Texans look for 3 big plays, 3 quick incompletions, and they could be punting with a minute 5 left on the clock. And you could actually get the ball with 2 timeouts left.
it's possible.
You know, Henry, anything's possible.
It is.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Pick 6 right here, boys.
All right, Lindsey's calling it. Pick 6 right here. Who?
Maybe not a pick six.
The defense.
Oh, PS2. There we go.
Pat with the pick 6 here. All right.
They haven't had one all year yet, right?
They have not had a pick 6 all year, but it's happening here. We also have XXR Way saying it's going to be Pat with the pick here.
Cover 4. So they get the run.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. That's probably
Yeah.
why they ran the ball right there. Is
Exactly.
Because,
They've got plenty of time.
yeah,
That's the
they
thing.
ran the ball there for 15 yards because they were scared, as Lindsey says.
They're scared.
I like that call, Linz. Texans.
Okay. Here's a good tackle. So now,
Texans-
now you got a little
Texans
pressure
are
on
playing for a field goal.
them. You have to. The minute 30.
With the way they've been throwing it,
I think any team in the league is thinking we got to find a way to get points here. Not we got to get a touchdown. That's just too much
Oh,
time. That's why
no.
you got to bring pressure.
oh my goodness, the Broncos get away with one there.
Yep.
I don't know which receiver that was, but he was wide open.
Just asking those guys to cover for so long. So he's coming from way on the right.
Man, it was.
So that's zone.
I mean, that was it right there. It was Mechie too.
And it looks like
And it was Jaquan on him, but
Well,
like
it
you
looks
said,
like it
Henry,
was-
he just had too much time.
Yeah, I think it was Simmons who started on that side of the field. And so it was Simmons on that side, and when the play kind of stopped, he kind of collapsed over.
Oh!
Jaquan just wasn't ready to run with his man because his job is that
Huge
hook
stop.
curl.
Huge stop because first two plays,
Yeah.
the Texans picked up 20 yards, and then the Broncos defense,
Yep.
man.
Yeah. You gotta throw some pressure on him. It's just so hard to commit extra rushers when you're in this situation, though. No Mims. Oh, Mims is back. There you go. Yeah, I mean this is where you drop your pump block. Nope, they didn't.
I think if
Oh,
you're the
that's
Texans,
tough.
you'd try to just.
Yeah, that's an easy punt.
Okay, quick injury update. Manhurts is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. That's what it looked like right away.
Yeah, kneel it out.
That's absolutely what you do. Justin Simmons, get him an offensive snap here.
Easy. That's what they do.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
that kneel. Yeah.
Oh, Chris Manhurts is back out there. It's a
There
good
you
sign.
go.
All right. Well, that's good.
All right. Yeah. Finished pretty strong. Just want to get a touchdown after half. Even if you don't, it's a one-score game. Or if you get a field goal, I guess. Points is important. Touchdown, and all of a sudden, this is a...
All right,
It's a real
13-3. For me, as bad as this first half has been with the Broncos getting the ball, they're absolutely still right in this. I would call it a disastrous first half, but the Broncos still have a chance. That's good teams play bad football and still give themselves a chance, like the Chiefs. They were down 14-0 last week against the Raiders, and still gave them and played really bad to start the game, and still gave themselves a chance to win the game, and that's exactly what they did. Went on a 31-3 streak to end the game. That's what the Broncos need to do here. Okay, we are going to put a little pause on this for halftime, and then we will be back right after halftime. So we'll see you right when the second half starts.
We're back. Oh, you can't. The camera died, but we're back. I guess being live for what, like 3 hours now? We'll do that. I guess I don't need to tell you guys what happened. 13-3. Broncos get the ball, though. Do the Broncos need a touchdown here, Ryan?
No. Points would be nice, though.
That's kind of where I'm at. Get to a one-score game and figure it out from there.
This should be like a vintage Sean Payton drive. You got a lot of information on what worked and what didn't work in the first half. Go out there and call what works. The deep shots are there.
Definitely.
So maybe that's the look you go for at some point here.
Yep, I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, on the defensive side of the ball, I feel like the Broncos have learned nothing. Like, they're kind of just defending everything right now because nothing's really working. But offensively, they found a bit of a rhythm, getting guys open. I agree. Like, just take your time, go down there, get a score. Well, that'll make it tougher. Yeah.
Ah, man. See if they had anything over there, if they could block
There's
this.
Will Anderson, big number 69 for the Broncos.
Could have had Cortland if it opened up.
Yeah, it's just those are tough. Those like naked, like you're assuming he's going to go with the run.
Yep.
It's tough to leave guys unblocked.
That's one of the things that teams did to the Broncos after week 1 last year that just completely screwed them up.
Yeah. Got numbers to the top. Oh.
Get one
look
block.
away. It's not a bad play, but it was so close to having so much more.
Need a pancake there.
Yeah. Also, it's like with Cushenberry, he gets out there and realizes he doesn't need to block anybody. All he needs to do there is just be predictable.
Yeah.
Like, make sure the
it
running
easy for Jaleel.
Exactly. What you can't do is like stop and turn around because that just jumbles things up.
All right, need a big one here. Need a big play from Russ.
Yeah.
They're probably going to bring pressure.
Looks that way. Got man across the board. I almost wonder if this is where we finally see Lucas Kroll. Big body, a little double. He panicked.
Bowles.
Yeah. I think he might have had something right off the jump there, but
That's the only thing you can be going for there. It's an obvious blitz situation.
yeah. When you know that's coming, you almost need to just stand in the pocket.
Yes.
And take one of the one-on-one. Like you can't be trying to get out of there.
Oh no. All right.
Ooh, that could have been a hit. Well, gotta get a stop and start fresh. That's Furman fans in my mentions. Happens to all of us. That's tough.
Well, need one.
Yep. Yep. I don't have much to talk about during this break. I do think, like, I don't know what you do defensively right now because they've beaten man coverage, they've beaten zone coverage, they've run the ball. Obviously, they've thrown the ball. I do think you need to find a way to get a pass rush. It probably means just blitzing on third downs, but, like, it's almost like a fresh start right here, which isn't what the feeling you want going into the second half.
No.
You wish you're coming into it with some sort of idea what you can do to make things better.
Somebody named Zach Stevens on Twitter said Jerry Jeudy was wide open on oh, that was a different play. Okay.
That was a different play. Bet 365 odds. I doubt they've changed too much after that drive.
What do you
never
think
know.
of the play with Jerry open?
You could like see Russ standing back there, and it's I know like somebody was screaming like you run.
Yeah,
and you could see
exactly.
him like freezing right there, and you know that he must have been seeing Jerry coming open over there, but decides to just take off.
To me,
He took the safe option.
He actually almost caught himself in between because the run hole opened up right away, and he was like,
Yep.
I'm going to try and wait for this Jerry. And then he's
Yep.
like, I just have to get this first down.
Yeah, and that's probably the right decision. It's just tough to say that when you see Jerry open.
And you can anticipate that, right? Like you see Cortland's going to pull that safety over, and you're just like, you might be able to just put some air under it. But, again, if that's third down, I'm going to be a lot more critical of the decision because it's like, you could have made that play.
Exactly.
On fourth, it's like, man, you have to get a first down.
Yeah, it can't
and
be a
how
bad
much do you
throw.
trust Jerry?
It can't be a drop, exactly. Like, it's... In hindsight, looking at 13-3, it feels tough, though. Especially after seeing the 3 and out. Like, it kind of felt like the Broncos had found something there with the offense late. And maybe they have. You know, it's just tough to start a drive with the sack. But you see that and think, like, okay, you get the ball after half. You're moving the ball now.
Yep.
You probably don't need to push it here. Just make sure you get points. Stay within reach.
What did you guys think of the Singleton penalty?
The first replay, I thought CJ kind of headbutted him.
He definitely did.
Yeah, the second replay looks like it was a little bit more mutual.
It was definitely mutual, which is like, just let these guys... Oh.
There's the play in here.
Man. I think that was supposed to be play action, and the running back just took it away from Stroud. That's what they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Or it was a read, and Stroud's like, I'm trying to pull that. What are you doing?
Yeah. Also, Aaron's saying the O-line Linsanity run is over. Here's what I'll say, is that the run blocking has still been really good today.
I know. They've been in bad, like...
The pass protection has not been good, but that's been kind of hit or miss for the most part of the season.
There you go, boys.
That is nice. And it's definitely gotten better recently. But, yeah, I mean, step back in pass protection. I don't think the run blocking has been bad at all, though. And that's been the strength all year.
They haven't really been in run situations. Now
that's the tough part.
They could do a better job of sticking with it, but based on the first drive, I think they felt their advantage was in the passing game here.
Yeah, and you get what they're doing when you say, like, what are they going to do coming at halftime? Probably run the ball. That's what's been working for them. Yep. And so they run the play action, it gets a sack, and so you're knocked backwards and you can't use it. And
need to get pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
Oh my God.
Like, you got to start blitzing on these third downs. Like, you don't have dudes who can get to the quarterback without help. You just don't have them. And like, it's a lot of fun to see Jonathan Cooper and Nick Benito and Baron Browning. Like, they all have some flashes and that sort of stuff. But in terms of like
3-man rush,
you know that's not going to work.
And then you have Benito spying, and
you're not worried about the quarterback run.
Well, what's crazy is he didn't get in front. Like, he was kind of flat-footed.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is
hell of a throw, though.
This is where you could really run into trouble. You can't be giving up a touchdown. That might be a gift.
I think that's a legal shift.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be a legal formation. Yeah, why are we leaving guys uncovered? We haven't seen a great view of that play. I'd imagine they were covered for the first couple seconds.
Yeah, zone.
It's just when you wait so long, that's just what happens.
You dropped 8 in a zone, and you wait you get enough time in a zone, someone's going to find a spot.
Exactly. All right.
Where is that turnover defense? Need the turnover defense.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be a great time for that to show up. Imagine what a pick six would do here.
Throw it to Pat.
Change the game. There you go.
Nice. Jonathan Harris
I
sack.
know. It's a couple weeks in a row he's making some plays.
He got 10-5 in a game. Is that a scoregami? Falcons Jets is 10-5 right now.
Damn, the thing is, the 10 is so low that you could there could be like some 1940s games, you know, and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you get that up to like 21-10 or 21-5, that could do it.
I know the Buffs won a game 10-5 in 2016 against Christian McCaffrey and Stanford. Oh man.
Oh, there you go.
Get the ball out.
Yep. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Buffalo Bills 10-5 in 1988.
Okay. Stroud limping a little bit.
But 13-5 would be new. 23-5 would be new. All right. This would be a big miss.
Huge. Oh.
For a second, he wondered. All right.
Still a 2-score game.
Yeah. Like, again, the pocket's been too good for Houston. Like, that's... You're just not getting anything consistent. Even Benito, he had the sack last week. It's like, I guess he did have the one on the spin. The other one's just when they don't block him. And he's so fast that, like, he'll take advantage anytime you try to do something weird with your protection. He can take advantage. But he has 8.5 sacks now, something like that. That's like 6 of them.
Yeah.
And so you have that on one side, which is awesome. Like, you don't want him wearing naked boots, that sort of thing. But
well, and
Baron Browning, you just want a little more.
you got 2 speed rushers.
Yeah.
In Browning and Benito. And Stroud is just letting them go around him and stepping up.
Exactly. And that's where you see it with the Broncos. McGlinchey's getting pushed back. He's gotten beat around the edge a couple times, but for the most part, just like losing ground, so that pocket collapses.
Yep.
And there's nowhere to go. And it's a lot easier to escape forward when the pocket behind you isn't terrible.
Right. You're fine if it turns into a U.
Exactly.
But it's literally just coming as a line right in your face.
Can we hear the broadcast call? A little bit, for the most part.
Oh, you're asking us?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, that's fair. Feel like we're back where we were before. Defense playing well. Quarterback's making enough plays. He just doesn't have time. There's nothing Russ can do right now. Like, when you're not protected, that's just it. I do wonder, like, that last third down, that's got to be a quick throw. You don't have enough guys to block what they have. You got one-on-ones everywhere. You kind of just need to pick something. You can't roll out and pick something. But outside of that, it's tough to have complaints about Russ in this game. That's just so far down the list of concerns.
Yeah. I mean, someone earlier said which QB is the rookie.
The one with the offensive line.
Yeah, I was going to say it's really which QB is getting time.
Exactly.
And I'm not trying to say Russ has been great by any stretch of the mind. He just hasn't really
had opportunities.
He put a ball on Sutton's hands. He put a ball on Mims' hands far down the field.
Yep.
Mims obviously got interfered with, but...
Yeah, I thought out of that one and the Sutton one on the sideline where he was face guarded, I feel like more often than not you get one of those two.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just like looking at how games are generally officiated, they should probably get one of those.
The second one with Sutton, I just needed him to sell it.
Yeah.
Like, put your whole body into them and reach your arms out around them like you're trying to go get the ball.
Jump so he kind of tackles you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. This is where now you pretty much need a touchdown. You can get by with a field goal, but that means you still need a couple stops.
Yep.
Like what you've seen from the defense. Like, you still just don't have answers on defense.
Okay.
And want him to return. That's a good decision.
1 yard.
1 yard. 13-16.
There's a long touchdown out there today.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Right now would be a great time for it.
What would be your my cause, my cleats cause?
First thing that came to my mind was the Humane Society. My family's very involved in the Humane Society. Could I do the CU NIL collective?
Absolutely. Okay, there you go. I'm taking Montana then. That is kind of my dream. If I could just be the biggest donor to Montana football, that'd be a good way to go.
Get $5 and you're probably there.
Wow.
I wish.
Was your mic
they
on
got
for
some
that?
big bucks.
Good.
I don't turn it on very often for that sort of thing. I'll turn it on constantly.
Still no man hurts. I feel like you got to run again. 2nd and 8's tough, but like that's the one thing you can trust.
We'll speed out to Jerry. Nice.
Oh
my God, dude. How many times today has there been space and they just fall down?
Yep.
I mean, not fall, but he was tackled there. But you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna break this, and
He did the hard part.
yeah. Can you do something here that they're not expecting? Like they're expecting short routes. They're gonna bring pressure.
I mean, we know Russ loves the third and short deep ball.
Oh, it's there for Cortland.
It is. Stingley. They're bringing a rush. Only 4.
Let it fly. Nope.
That
might be game.
That might be game. Yeah, that could be it.
Your only hope is if he is bobbling it.
Yep. Now it is. Yeah.
That is a catch and a fumble.
That is.
Could you rule his forward progress was stopped?
Not in hindsight. If he had blown the whistle, like there's a world in which the ref blows a quick whistle, but it didn't happen.
Samaje trying to make a play that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like there's guys surrounding him even if he breaks that tackle.
Yep.
25 fumbling is always going to hurt so bad.
Yeah.
What? What happened?
They called it incomplete. Holy hell.
Snap
Kick this
that
fast.
fucking
Snap
ball.
the ball.
Thank God.
The game is not over.
What just happened?
The game is not over. And look
Nice
at this
punt,
coverage.
Riley.
Look at the coverage. That's that's Riley Moss
Moss.
again. Riley again doing that.
And Justin Strnad.
No.
Cramp?
You hope. That was strange.
Yeah.
There's a team of destiny. The refs want them to win now.
What just happened?
What a gift. Refs, so the ref just said forward progress was stopped.
Oh, hey, I
there
called
you
it.
go.
RK for ref. Let's go.
Wow.
All right, we need to see the odds real quick. Did they change it all?
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Probably right where they were. 5280. They are at 6-1. 6-1. Let everybody know the iPad password. All right, guys. If you ever break in up here, you can unlock the iPad now. You'd
Wouldn't be the
never have
first
guessed. You'd never guess what this password would be for DNVR. Yeah, 5280. Plus 600 for the Broncos now.
That's like an iPad 2. I don't think anyone wants that.
I know. That's the thing. Somebody has $30, they could probably get their own. Is that Dre's iPad too? Oh, we got our own?
We got our own iPad, and then Dre has his like high-tech one that he said you can no longer use because you leave it with Cheeto dust.
Oh.
And he really felt annoyed. He felt like...
Oh, see, I would have thought it would be because he wanted more Cheeto dust. We're all wiping off his Cheeto dust.
He's a Cheeto dust guy for sure.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I mean, Broncos get a stop here. There's still plenty of time in the game. You got to think the Broncos, both teams probably get 5 more possessions. Making up 13 points in 5 possessions is more than doable.
They need a turnover so badly.
Mm-hmm. It would change the game.
I can't believe that just happened. That's the disadvantage of not hearing the broadcast.
Yeah.
Like at no point did we know the punt team was coming out until they cut back and it was just out there.
We're just going wild.
Someone said even a field goal kills us. I mean, it would still be a 2-score game at that point, but
Yeah.
the problem is that this is like Iowa last night. It's like, oh, you're only down 17, but you haven't even threatened.
Okay. What do they have here? See.
Oh,
Bailout.
no, that is not a catch and a fumble.
Yeah. See, and I don't know why the Texans would go empty. The Broncos have they've had such a tough time stopping the run.
Yeah.
Like, they've obviously had trouble stopping the pass too. At least give them the threat. Like, make them worry that they're too light. Got what they wanted, though. And that's also a play where they're probably wishing they had Dalton Schultz instead of Brevin Jordan at tight end.
Yep. This is probably a run.
Play action. Wow.
Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Would have been hilarious if they ripped the ball out and they didn't roll
I know.
forward
I was thinking that when you were
something.
saying that. It's like, there's no way they're not calling that. All right. Do they finally send extra rushers on third down? Gotta go. To me, it's cover 0 here.
Oh, wow.
Rush 6. Just get 6 up on the line. Get them spread out.
I mean,
Cover for 2 seconds.
well,
They're empty. 6-man rush, and you'd.
they came out. They were going to
there's
rush.
4,
They came out of it.
and
when it
there's
went
no
empty.
pressure.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
They're talking.
Oh, my God. What is happening right now?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And
Out.
Oh,
Out.
boy.
Great call, refs.
that is pretty crazy. I don't think they
Dude,
can overturn it.
If there's one
I know.
black pebble that comes up with after that ball hits his hands, it's a catch, but I don't see it.
To me, that stands,
Yep.
regardless of.
I don't think they're even going to challenge.
Probably not. Punting.
Woo.
All right, get a return here. Get a return.
Or a block. That is a low punt. All right,
wow.
great field position.
50? 45?
I think it's going to be like the 41. 39.
How? That's so far out there. I just don't understand those angles sometimes.
I felt like it bounced on the 40.
Yeah.
Like on the
the
white.
bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Just another part of football where we're just guessing for no reason. Like,
yeah.
have you ever watched a tennis match?
Oh, barely, but yeah.
We know exactly where the
It's
ball
crazy.
crossed the line.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
We've just opted to not get it right in these situations.
The NFL.
All right, this is my last drive unless something good happens for the Broncos.
Perfect.
Currently, I'm a -3.
You are -3. Zach was a -10.
10.
I'm a -13, so.
Shit, I'm the best player on the team right now.
You are. Yeah, they obviously need to get some points here. Honestly, they don't. It's tough to imagine the defense is going to keep getting stops, but with 6 minutes left. Down 13 going to fourth quarter wouldn't feel good, but they'd still be alive. Points would go a long way, though. To me, you got to run here. Just feed Javonte. 7 carries, 32 yards. It's nothing special. Half of them came on one run, but it's what you got. Like, you can't protect.
Yep. When you're getting these blitzes on third downs, I think you have to just throw it up to Cortland. Like, that is your play.
That is.
Russ isn't going to get hit. You're not getting sacked. You see single coverage, give him a chance.
Yep.
And I realize he's not even having a good day at all. But that's your offense.
It is.
And it feels like the refs are really interested in keeping this game close. So you might get a PI.
That is true. Ooh, next gen stats. 7 pressures, tied for the second most this season.
McGlinchey is
Just
not
can't hold
having
his
a fun
ground.
time.
Just can't hold his ground. All right. You got to run here, right? These first down passes have killed so
I know,
many drives.
I know.
But that's why they expect the run.
It's
So you
an
got to do it
8-man
again.
box.
It is an 8-man box.
Well, let's go Broncos in the bar.
Okay.
I like a Jerry speed out.
Oh, free play?
Nope.
Ah.
False start.
Turns out the runs can set him back too.
Oh, they're talking about it? Oh my God. Everything is going our way right now. Please take advantage of this. What is up with this Texans D lineman who's doing Joker cosplay?
Really? I missed that. That's kind of fun. Kurt Hinish.
It's disturbing, to be honest.
This man hurts. All right, now you have to run.
There's not a pass catcher on the field.
There you go.
Oh man, I thought he had that.
Now's the time for play action. The thing is, I almost don't want to mess with the play action. You've had too much trouble with like the free rushers on the naked boots and all that sort of stuff. You just need to find something in the quick game.
You could just run a streak out of under center. Just one step,
Yeah.
let it fly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. Is that cord on the left side? If it's cord on the left side, you gotta love it.
Yep, it is.
Oh, he's playing off.
Oh,
Oh, fullback dive. Not messing around going to third down. Even in 4-down territory. I would have messed around.
go!
That blowing the play dead, burning him on the other side.
I mean, that one was definitely dead.
Yeah, it was very dead.
All right, this is the ultimate shot portion of the field.
It is. It certainly is. Get a decent chunk. Go get 6-7 yards on first down, and then second down, go deep.
There it is.
Make the play. Made the play. There you go. Broncos are back
Come
in it.
on!
Oh, no.
Pass interference.
There you go. Somebody
Give me
should ask
some.
Zach if it's a disaster.
The Sutton rule, baby, it's back. The Sutton rule is back, baby.
Wow. Decline.
That was a big boy play from Cortland.
He's a big boy. Those are the best ones when he goes and makes a tough catch. And then
Holding.
you know that even if
PI.
he didn't make the catch, it'd be first and goal from the third down, from the 3 anyway. It's like, but he still makes the play.
You know, in
Everything's good.
in basketball, when you get an and one,
Yeah, that's
that was an and two.
Yeah, they should get like the half the distance to goal line, that 2-point conversion if they want or something.
Yeah.
If you decline the PI, you get something there.
His defensive holding, pass interference, touchdown, and 2. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, put it on the highlight reel how I said this is the ultimate shot portion of the field right before that play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm compiling all the highlights of RK. It's very easy because he's on the show once every 2 weeks.
Don't blow it. All right.
Oh, man.
We back.
Wow.
I'm the first person on this show to be in the plus.
Wow, you are. I know. For a second there, I was
+4.
thinking this might be my fault for not giving Pat any tips this week because they're just passing the ball so well. Not on Pat, but
Oh, wait.
hopefully they bail me out. I think he's in. Yeah.
They already did it, but
They did.
I didn't realize he technically could have been down by contact the second his knee touches.
He's good. Just barely.
Yeah.
The nose is certainly on the line. Happy Russ.
I'm staying 23. I'm staying.
All right. Big possession for the defense. Marvin Mims finally got a shot, and Russ underthrew it. He also threw the ball 57 yards, so I know we wanted 60 out of him on that one, but like,
The unfortunate,
that's a big ask.
unfortunate part about today's NFL is you're taught to underthrow those.
True. Also true. And 60 yards on a moon ball, we are angling it way up in the air, is not an easy thing to do.
Oh, he's taking it.
Oh, good.
Fumble.
There's a good play.
It's one of those ones where you're just hoping, like, all of a sudden one of the Broncos players just holding the ball up, and you're like, how did he, like, there's just a pile of weight. You're just
Got to
what?
review it.
All right, first time there's been a little bit of, like,
Buzz.
pressure on them.
Oh, pressure on them, yeah.
Like they felt so safe all day because it's like, they're not doing anything on offense.
Yeah. I will say, like, everything that's gone wrong for them offensively has felt self-inflicted.
Here's that RPO that they messed up earlier. They're going back to it.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, they're in trouble. That's just so much time.
Get the ball out!
I will say, like, the Broncos are an on-schedule team where it's like offensively you just want, 1st and 10, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 2, convert it. That is not the Texans. So while they're on time with the 4 yards there, they're more of like a take 3 shots at the sticks type of team.
Yeah.
Give them 4 yards. Why not? Move them on to 2nd down.
Sure.
Andrew Beck always coming back in.
Short.
What if we said everything with like a...
Mike Purcell was in coverage there?
They've dropped him a couple times. There was actually there was a slant on the goal line. I can't remember if that was last week or the week before. It was Dobbs. It was 2 weeks ago. It was like one-on-one with Kareem, and I think it was Addison in the slot. But they just dropped Purcell in like in the last second. Dobbs just like yanks the ball and it goes like way behind. You're like, ooh.
I think Purcell might have been the Broncos' best pass rusher today, though.
Yeah. A big play.
Oh, man.
There's that sneak right side. DJ Jones pushed way back potentially, and he's helping the guy up. Very, very nice of him after he got beat.
Don't love it.
Yeah. Still got Beck in there. I'm not going to lie. When I see Beck in the game, I feel pretty good from the Broncos side. And I love awesome guy, obviously Bronco last year, but that means they're not just spreading the ball out like they probably should.
That's kick returner extraordinaire Andrew Beck to you.
Best kick returner in the NFL by average.
Pick! Oh!
Again, whenever things don't work for this Texans offense, it's self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Hey,
that
what
ball's
are the
on his
odds?
hands.
What are the odds right now?
What are the odds? The game's on.
Their teams, it's between plays.
That's 2 picks that would have been... no, that was never going to Justin. But
Plus 320.
PJ had one earlier in the game where it's just like he had to freeze because he wasn't sure if they were going to catch it, but it went literally right where he was.
Exactly.
It's unlucky from behind.
Yeah, the turnover luck is gone. That's 4 now that look like they have a shot. There.
Get the ball out!
Oh, boy. It's still the third quarter, too. Broncos have to love that. There's still so much time. Like the fact they could get the ball back down 6 in the third quarter after where we were a half hour ago.
That's Brown. How are they going to divide that sack?
Cooper got there first, right? Coming down.
So he gets a half, and then
And
Browning or Allen gets the other half.
Somebody's going to be upset.
Everyone's gonna get a third and half.
That would be the correct thing.
None of those 3 have their contracts expiring after this year, though, so we're all good there.
Delay of game or timeout? Timeout.
Okay, there goes 1. Broncos have to like that, too.
They gotta love it's the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just good analysis.
It is.
This looks like a Broncos home game in the stands.
It looks like a Broncos home game when they were like 1-5 and the Packers came to town. I wouldn't say it's like home game right now, but home game at that point when it was
If an
half
alien
Packer fans.
came down and you told them who's the home team, They would say the orange guys.
And they don't know English. They can't read Houston Texans in the end zones. Yep.
They're aliens, bro.
They're aliens, yeah.
I don't know how they understand the question we asked them, but
Unless they like read minds. Yeah, that's the other side, isn't it, huh? Probably like an ambassador. If we've gotten to the point we're showing them our sports.
watch the corner route from 33.
Oh, there's around the edge. Jaquan.
Oh!
Jaquan. Oh, they didn't get it, did they?
They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
Jaquan. Freaking Jaquan McMillan. Jaquan McMillan. How does he do this every single game?
How do they not recover it, Henry?
I mean, there's that part too.
He has the ball.
How does Jaquan do that?
How is that Houston ball?
Oh my God. Oh, that is tough. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It isn't a clear recovery, but since it isn't, you can't review it.
My God, man.
They showed up.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Hank, now it's Betty time.
Let's make sure they're going to commercial here. Oh, okay. They cut to the bench though, like with short time. Sometimes at the end of the quarter. Oh, actually. Uh-oh, yeah. Uh-oh, yeah. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh, was your mic on for all that?
No.
Oh, they better have heard that. Do I not know how the NFL works? I know short clock. They're coming back. RK's gone. One sec. I got to repost this Jaquan story for like the 6th time because he will not stop making plays. Okay. Cool.
Oh my God, run!
Yeah, that's tough. That just can't have it. I mean, that's just a bad idea. He tried to protect himself and it got worse. It is your fault. No. I mean, they played like a promo for the Army-Navy game. Oh, it was tipped? I think even if that's not tipped, that's not...
That's on me.
Oh, it was slightly tipped.
It's on me.
I don't know that he's getting that to the boundary, but...
I thought I had plenty of time.
Not wrong. All right. Living in a different world again.
What was the play?
What would that be, like stick? No, not stick, because there was no clear... There might be a clear out on the outside. Is anybody running up there? No. That's just like
tipped.
that's just a quick out. It was tipped. He didn't have a great angle to fit that in there either way.
Catch. Damn it, man.
Hey, if you win this one without the turnover luck. Oh, boy. It's also...
Oh, my God, what a throw.
That is an incredible throw. Whew. Yeah.
That's insane.
That is insane. Inside
Also,
the
like-
10. End of the quarter.
You had the ball where if you recover that fumble, like the 30?
Yep. Yep.
Damn, man.
Yeah. I mean, again, though, like, there's still so much time. They got a lot done in that quarter.
Quality of game, yeah. You're gonna get way better quality. But what's the point of fucking playing on the game then if it's just like, oh, fuck it, it's not bad.
I can't believe that happened.
Yeah. There's a little CJ Stroud commercial, too. $9.99 for a pizza from Little Caesars? What have we come to?
Doubled in price?
What the hell? Who is paying $10 for Little Caesars pizza? Nope. No, we don't have any deals with them. $10 for a Little Caesars pizza? I don't care if the crust is stuffed.
I've only had that once in my life.
I've had it a couple times. It's not. I mean,
It was
I
one and
don't
done
do all
for
of
a
them.
reason.
Little Caesar pizza tastes better the next day cold than it does when you eat it fresh.
I can believe
Interesting.
that.
It's
Probably
not tough
better
to
if
beat
you
it.
let it get cold and throw it in the air fryer the next day.
Or the garbage.
Crisp it up a little bit.
I had
Cold pizza is the best pizza out there.
I had
by a mile.
some
That's
Pizza
insane.
Hut, some leftover Pizza Hut last night. Actually, so I watched the first half of the Montana game from the gym. Did 103 minutes on the elliptical. Burned like 1,300 calories, and was like, I'm just gonna eat this all in like 3-day-old Pizza Hut pizza, and it was the best thing I've ever tasted. I was so hungry. Yeah.
How do they not get on the ball?
Again, it's 2 fumbles they haven't gotten to, and there's three tip balls they haven't picked off. Like, the turnover luck is totally gone. Obviously, the tip goes the other way. Like, if they win without a turnover, that would be ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden there's you could
About
say
to be
some
a
crazy
two-score
things.
game though in the fourth.
It is, and you don't like that. Luckily that how many plays were in that third quarter? It just kept going and going and going, which is lucky because it feels like there should be like 7 minutes left in this game at this point.
Let's see where the other games are.
7:40 in the New England game. The rest are all in the third. Oh, Miami Washington's in the fourth. Oh, Arizona Pittsburgh had the delay.
What was the delay? Rain?
It said weather
Lightning?
delay, probably lightning.
I saw it was pouring
Which
rain.
I don't know
so-
how there's even lightning in December. I thought that wasn't allowed.
Is the turnover luck return right now?
Yeah, you can't give up a touchdown.
Ay.
He just runs so hard. Oh, they were in such good position. That's another first down where just give the ball to Javonte.
I was ready to come back down here and be like, okay, now that I'm over them not recovering the fumble, I'm willing to talk about Jaquan. And then that happens. Now I can never
Go
be
Grizz.
over it.
2 plays. Need 2 stops. Can't let him get 3 yards. This
Think-
is where they are not as dangerous. Oh, sneaky.
There's no one open.
Sneaky. There's also no rush.
Oh my God.
Who? I'm not sure what happened there. Couldn't see the coverage. Oh, Jaquan was in man.
That's a dirty play. Dirty little route.
It is. It is.
Also made possible by the fact that you had 0 pressure.
Once again. But you're getting like, you have all those young guys. Like, Baron Browning's exciting. Nick Benito's exciting. Jonathan Cooper's exciting.
All right, they're going for 2. If you return this, it's a 10-point game.
Ah. Oh.
Go! No! Pitch it!
Pitch it. All right. 12. What does 12 mean? Still need 2 touchdowns. Yeah, but you can give up a field goal. 2 touchdowns, you can give up a field goal. 14-16, so you get the ball back. You probably get 2 possessions. They probably get 2 possessions. So you need touchdowns.
Okay, now we can look at the odds again.
Okay, the odds.
I'm confused from Ivan's comment that Russ blew the game. The ball was tipped.
Ball was tipped. Plus 725. Plus 9.5. If anything, I'd take that minus 9.5 on the other side, probably. Maybe 725 is tempting.
I swear there's someone who says the game is over after every play.
Oh, yeah. Or it's a disaster. There he is.
How many football games have we watched? The game's never
That's the
over.
thing. That's the thing.
If there was 3 minutes left right now, the game wouldn't be over.
Ooh, I am being blamed for that touchdown because I said, what did I say about Jaquan? Once again, Jaquan McMillan comes through. Tweeted that after the forced fumble. And proceeds to get toasted by Nico, SMH Henry. Twitter. Old Twitter. Fans of the pod. Are you worried about the clock yet?
No.
Not going pass heavy?
No.
Still
What do we
stick
have?
to the game?
13 minutes?
14, 16. What do you think the craziest thing that happened in the year 14-16 was?
Some like king got beheaded.
Wow. I think that was prime plague. I think the plague was at its peak right then.
Okay.
I'll just Google the year 14-16.
You're setting me up for failure here, but I feel like I put together something that definitely could have happened in 14-16.
Let's see. Oh, it was a leap year.
Do you think they had leap years back then?
Oh, the Republic of Ragusa, first state in Europe to outlaw slavery.
There we go. Damn. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, the Catholic Church burned Jerome of Prague as a heretic.
Heretic?
Is that? I thought heretic was the like lineage. I guess we're back to football.
That's hereditary.
Yeah.
What's my
Ooh,
score?
King Ferdinand I of Aragon died.
By beheading?
I'm clicking on the page. Died. He died at 35.
Okay.
Step in the right direction.
Prime beheading age.
Oh, absolutely. That's probably the median. Come on. How'd he die?
You got to go before this play.
14, 13, 14.
False start. Or, I mean,
Oh,
get down. Oh.
there it is.
Damn, he's okay. Wow. There was also an offside on that play that they missed. The fact that Russ, one, held onto that ball, and two,
I know.
popped right up is insane.
Yes. Yeah. It's a nice little spark. That's how you want to start a drive.
Yes, it is.
I have the Patriots money line.
Wow.
I was sure the Patriots are winning this one. Could run here. Oh, look at the big guys. Look at that.
Yeah, Jaleel.
All right, here's your shot to Sutton up next.
Shot zone. Or hand off to Michael Burton. There, inside of you, there are two wolves.
If they don't get a touchdown this drive, we might be in the shot zone. Ooh, that would hurt.
Oh, on his
Ugh.
throwing arm and everything.
Ugh.
Someone said they just added to K-Jack's suspension for that hit. Oh, Michael Burton's in.
I just can't figure out how Ferdinand I of Aragon died.
What is happening?
Oh, concussion check? Yeah. Yeah.
That's their way of ejecting him without making it obvious. They're just ejecting him, and they're like, "What? We can't do it right now."
Ooh.
Now shot?
I like it on second and short.
I know.
We get 2 more plays.
But last time they
it's
did
true.
it on first.
It's true. You catch them off guard. You always think second down's the play action shot down, but if you give him the right coverage, I'm there for it.
I'm worried that Russ hasn't thrown the ball since he took that hit on the arm.
Yeah. Almost like it better on a shot than like a quick throw, though. I guess I'd like it even better if he was on the sideline.
They're playing a shell. It's not really a
you
shot
don't
coverage.
love that. Just keep pounding. Oh. Jerry. Ooh, hold on.
Go, Jerry!
Oh.
Yeah, baby!
Wow. There they go.
That's such a perfect route against that coverage.
Oh, yeah. Just clear out, get him in behind. Oh, and he cuts upfield, too. It's beautiful. That's good football.
God, that's good shit, Sean Payton.
Wow. Eye in the sky don't lie.
What is this? What is this?
Sneak, yep. Got it.
Come on, boys. Nick had a good point over there.
What?
If you go for 2 here, you make it a 4-point game. Then if they get a field goal.
Yeah.
But if you go for 2, no, because if you go for 2
Yeah.
and you don't get it, then they can get a field goal.
Yep. Get the 2-point next time.
And make it a 2-score game.
Woo. All right. 12 minutes left. They're resilient.
I am not going anywhere. Don't worry.
You can never piss again. You piss your fucking pants.
Never piss again is the rule from the peanut gallery.
But wait, quick question, philosophical. Is the peeing the problem, or are you leaving the set the problem?
Leaving this seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't leave this seat for any reason.
Okay. What are the odds? Let's see what Bet365 has to say about the odds. They
Use code
say
DNVR, by the way.
they say plus 270. Best it's been since what? Yeah, probably the first quarter. Beyond that, Cardinals now have a 2-touchdown lead over the Steelers. That is massive.
I have that.
If the Broncos win. The Colts have a lead over the Titans, which you don't like to see. Chargers and Patriots. Patriots plus 525. Who has the ball here? Patriots have the ball with 2.5 minutes left, down 6. Plus 525. Plus 550. Very juicy. It's a 3rd and 2, but
And
it's 2.
It's the Chargers.
Exactly. If you're
Busted
making one bet,
coverage
that's
coming
your bet.
right up.
Dolphins up big, and that's it from the morning slate. Yeah, second half of the day, the Broncos, again, this win changes a whole lot of things, but if they win, it will really mean they want the Rams to beat the Browns. Packers, of course, to beat the Chiefs would keep the division race alive. That's basically it for today. Then tomorrow, probably want the Jags to beat the Bengals. But yeah, so the Broncos sitting there plus 270. Line set at 48.5. There's 39 in the game right now. Seeing the 9 to hit the over. I'm staying away from that. That makes me think too much. Ooh, somebody's wearing a number 11 jersey. It's orange. It is from the last 5 years, probably 10 years. Let's call it last 10 years. Number 11.
Bradley Van Pelt? Or
He's too old, I think.
Too old, okay. It's Trendon Holiday from...
I know. That's all I can think
What I
of.
can think of right now.
Should have been Nick Benito. Oh, wait. Who took it and made it so Nick Benito couldn't have it? That quarterback.
I don't think they have that
The
quarterback.
quarterback who ended up playing in the playoffs for the 49ers.
Not
Johnson?
Driscoll. Yeah, Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
I don't think he's a big Josh Johnson fan. Who knows? Somebody has to be.
I'll go downstairs and check it.
Okay.
It would be sick if you had a collection of jerseys of every team Josh Johnson has played on.
That would be a good one. All right.
Turnover luck is about to come around.
Quick stop would go a long way. You hope the Texans go conservative here.
Oh man, it's a big hole.
That is a big hole.
Oh.
That's a good tackle, though. Yeah, you get Josie and Zach Allen combined for tackle. You're not giving up many extra yards. Also, Hank, I can confirm Montana Stadium is loud. I can't read all that. Can you read it?
Also, Hank, I can confirm Montana Stadium is loud AF. It was just as loud as Utah Stadium when I played there.
Oh, you played at Utah. I didn't know he played.
Or he played a game at Utah Stadium
Wow.
for a Big Sky team, I would guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Let's go, Alex!
There it is, Alex.
Perfectly
He's
timed. Perfectly timed.
Every time I see that, I think that could be me.
Oh, Singletary just completely inadequate effort.
That's a hell of a play. Just to blitz up the A gap. Does remind you about the 4 points they gave up on that penalty. It's a game changers. But that's a hell of a play right there.
Just get out of here. Let's go.
Need it. Incomplete.
Pat.
Don't try Pat.
No flags.
Don't try Pat.
Riley Moss was on the field.
He's been their dime.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it used to be Damari and Pat on the outsides with, eventually got to Jaquan in the slot, and then Fabian would come in on the slot on the other side and dime.
So
and then Fabian went outside, Damari came off, and Moss took that slot spot.
So good.
Oh, it's incredible. He's the best football player alive.
So good from Pat.
He hit him.
That's just running
That
into.
is.
That's just running into.
He might have got ball. That's a short kick. Flag is down. What you want to do is force him to re-kick, I guess.
Late hit.
Yeah. So we'll
Don't do this,
see.
refs.
Oh, Delarian. Come on.
Oh, he did the little kick thing, I think. He might have just been walking.
It's like how the launch rule got changed to instead of you have to have both feet off the ground, one off the ground counts. But if you have one foot off the ground, you're just running.
Me. But it just keeps going. It's definitely not 15. If they're asking him, it's definitely not 15.
That's true. Yeah, if they ask him. In some ways, a perfect scenario.
Yeah.
Get a hit on the kicker for free.
He was like, oh, I see what happened.
Oh, he just got, if he could have just run straight. Yeah.
I can't believe they even had to discuss whether that was roughing or running into.
Yeah. There's nothing about it with the plant leg. Oh, I guess he gets a hand
Little
on them.
nut-
Obviously
little
not
nut tap.
forcibly, yeah. Again, perfect scenario.
That's completely
Get a nut
running
tap
into
on the kicker in.
That's running into the testicles, which might be a little bit worse.
So the Broncos have a chance to take the lead here.
Thank God Marvin didn't house that. That would have been heartbreaking.
God, that would have been. Here we go. So you got off coverage. It looks like, man, you probably don't want the shot. I mean, honestly, the court, I don't even care.
Motion
if it's
over
off
the
coverage.
tight end and run it to the left.
You're not getting the PI. You might as well just run.
Man, that took a long time to develop.
You'll take it.
It felt like Russ went 100% of the way to hand that off. Like
Kinda
Javonte
did.
didn't come towards him
Kinda
at
did.
all.
I don't think that's... Is that back in a weather delay? Must be.
Yeah. Just give the win to the Cardinals and go home.
Just do it.
Good thing I didn't start him in fantasy.
There we go. Oh, Quinn's hurt.
He's looks like a stinger
Walking
if I had
off.
to guess.
He's been so healthy this year for the first time. He played through a torn plantar fascia all of last year. I guess the second half of last year.
It's definitely a stinger.
Yeah, he's moving his arm. That's why you move your arm, because it's a stinger.
Yeah. All right, Russ, if you
Here
go
we
5
go.
wide, you have to get the ball out of your hand quickly.
They're playing off. So they got Wattenberg. Oh, interesting. I thought they would have gone Quinn Bailey over Wattenberg. That's exciting to see. I actually
Cortland
walked
is
in
saying,
with.
throw it to me deep. But there's a safety over there.
You're kind of hoping a running lane develops up the middle here, I would think.
Oh my. Oh my God.
Yep.
That's a hell of a play.
That is a great play. That is a great play.
Wow.
Oh, he's angry. That's probably a wrap. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
There's 9.5 minutes left. Like, if you give him a touchdown, then yeah, but there's still so much time. Yeah.
That's so good.
I mean, exactly. That's just a good play. Like, I don't even think that's a bad read from Russ. Like, that angle should be there. I don't think that's underthrown. I don't think you can put that up in front. Like, that's just a ridiculously athletic play for him to be able to get from where he was to where he went.
Yeah, when you're back there, there's no thought in your head that Stingley is going to get all the way over there.
No.
Get the ball. Again, I don't think Cortland would have known it either, but if Cortland knows that's there, he just stops and catches it. But he's kind of like fading towards the end zone.
He's cutting inside. He's increasing the angle, yeah. That's just a great play. And those are the things that happens when you try to be a passing offense, you know? They've avoided turnovers in part because they've run so much.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nice stop.
That is a nice stop.
Call it 2 yards. It wasn't 2 yards.
It was not 2 yards.
But I was hoping they called it that.
You never know.
Big play here, boys. Don't let them sneak it on you. You can't hear. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh. All right. Only one timeout left. I mean, obviously, you just can't. You don't want to let him score here. You really can't let him have a touchdown. But even if you give up the field goal, it's an 8-point game. You get the ball back probably for the last possession. And given where they were a bit ago, that's a dream scenario. 1-score game with the last possession, you get the ball.
Sneak.
It's tough to stop sneaks.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he really is.
Oh, he's got to get out.
Oh, God. Yeah. He's pointing his ribs.
He was literally like wobbling.
He was.
It looked like a weeble wobble. Was he trying to draw a flag?
He must have taken a hit to the head.
He did from Alex.
I believe that.
Or no, Josie.
I mean, that's just football. You sneak your quarterback. Everybody's just getting their head in there. That is a game changer.
I think he's actually okay, but it's his fault for making it look like that.
You know it's a run. Can you stop if you know it's coming? Okay.
There's no way they can do a check that fast.
No.
The independent neuro whatever.
Davis Mills, maybe the most underrated quarterback in the league.
Your boy, 5'19" as a starter.
No, he played for the Texans.
I thought you were saying his neck size, 5'19", like that's how.
Would that be big? I don't know neck sizes.
5'19" inches.
5'19" inches.
There we go.
In other words, 6'4", just
Oh
neck.
boy.
Sit on short routes.
I think that's 6'7". Yeah.
Tried to warn you.
Oh, got to get that tackle.
I tried it. They're not going to let him sit back there in the pocket. Pat.
Yeah.
He got a little over aggressive when he saw him running short of the sticks.
Yep.
And Stroud's back.
Chargers won.
6-0.
Yep.
Oh, ball. Oh, shit. I saw the running
PJ.
back like kind of look around. I thought he was looking for the ball.
Again, realistically, if you hold him to a field goal, you're in a great situation compared to where you were an hour ago.
Yep. Great play, PJ.
If you can force a punt, there's a real part of me that would rather see them kick the field goal than punt and pin you back at the 5, but
Wow, really?
yeah. But again, like, you don't know the punt's going there, so you want to force the punt. Like, there's a chance it just goes in the end zone.
Watch the speed out. PJ
Lock. Oh,
He said, "Get away
he's
from
got
me. I have a
dance."
dance to do."
There you go, third down.
But Davis Mills back in, he's just doing better than Extreme.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. Rush him.
Yes.
Send extra rushers. This is your strategy here. You don't have the dudes to just rush 3 or 4 and expect to get there. Oh, if anybody wants to sync up, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Got him.
Do they kick from there? 58? I think they punt. They are in a dome.
Can we be sure that he didn't step out before he threw that?
I didn't think he was out, but I'm down to check.
They're punting. I think.
I don't know what their field goal kicker and punter look like.
Well, I saw Amendola. I saw Johnson, not Amendola.
Oh, they're already punting. Wait.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, 4:30.
What are they doing on this broadcast?
I don't know. It was like a close-up on the punter as he catches it. Yeah, not their best. Quick look at the odds.
Like, the first thing you do is you go to the sideline to see what they're doing.
Broncos are up to plus 360. So plus 360 to win the game. Basically, go down here, get the touchdown. Take the bet if you want.
Russ has been so good in these scenarios.
He has. This is what you live for. And they've got Kroll in instead of Troutman again. They really want him to be their receiver or receiving tight end. Bunch of numbers. 5 sacks in the second half. Yes, they blitzed. Oh, God.
Same play.
Same play. Hopefully it took that 360.
Same exact play. And he said, just throw it a little flatter. God, that's
Wow.
a dot. That is a dot.
Wow.
Great job by Cortland to hang on, too.
Cortland might be a big game receiver, which is something we wouldn't know up to this point because of the
I would
lack
have
of
been
big
so
games.
tempted to go back to the same formation and run some sort of thing that looks like that but is different. Get outside.
Good block from Court, too.
Hold on.
So you can run here even, too.
Everything's available to you. Wow, what a throw, Will Levis. Jesus.
He has a big arm. Oh. Titans are sitting down. I don't know what you want to be peaceful on the football field.
They're going to go right back to that post route, but do Jerry this time?
I think I run. You get 2 tries afterward.
Keeper. Oh, no, the keeper was so there.
It should have been. That was a bad call on the read.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's tough.
Unless it was a designed handoff and he's just selling it. He might have gone to the end zone.
All right. 2 tries to get 4 yards here. 3 timeouts. Yeah.
That's crazy. They're going to run this?
You'd be tempted. You'd almost be tempted for the read because they're going to be protected against it. Take somebody out of there. That's PI.
Yeah!
That's PI. Can't really argue that one. That's this. It's so similar to the Cortland Sutton like drop over the shoulder 4th down against the Vikings.
Or the one. No, yeah, you're right. Same one.
Yeah.
The old. I didn't do anything right after you put your hand right across his face.
It's just a panic reaction. It's like I did something. Tell him I didn't do something.
Yep.
All right. Quinn Bailey in at guard now. So, this is an extra lineman. No,
Yeah, heavy.
No, Miners is back in. It is heavy with the extra line. That was jumbled. Good to see Quinn's okay. Didn't blow it. That should be 5 yards for free.
Hey!
How is he not in the neutral zone? Did they not throw the flag?
No.
Oh, that's tough.
He was even pointing.
Yeah.
Like his whole hand was in the neutral zone.
Oh, that's tough.
There's part of me that wants to go to the end zone here, but it's like you don't want to leave too much time.
No,
Just
you
don't really know if they can methodically get all the way down there.
Yeah.
You got Cortland.
Yeah, I'm still not worried about clock. That's
Oh,
bad.
no. Hey.
2 plays to get 8. Maybe 7, depending on where they spot it. I thought that was offsides, that play before.
It was. The thing is, he jumped, got back, and then pointed like he was saying he jumped, but when the ball was snapped, his whole hand was across the line.
That's tough. Because this whole sequence plays out differently. Yeah, 3rd and 8. Out of bounds, so you got to run the play. I would imagine you've got to throw here unless they give you something crazy.
Does the pass interference not count as a 3rd down conversion? You've got Cortland.
All right, sneak it.
2-minute
Sneak
warning.
time after the 2-minute warning.
I can't believe there wasn't a holding in the backfield. That's a long sneak, Henry.
Is it worth the challenge?
That's way close.
Can you do it?
No, they won't overturn like a few feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a bad spot. And you wonder what's up with Quinn. If we hadn't seen Quinn go off earlier and come back, I'd say sneak it every single time. Because you did,
You
it's
don't
a
know
little
if he
scary.
has it.
It's a little scary. I still think I'd do it. And they obviously they have better
I
information
don't like
about
this
what's up.
normal sneak. Like, do the whole ass tush push.
It's worked for them, though. I don't think they failed all
I
year.
know, but right now, I mean, like, you need just like that power of will. Like, we can't lose. Just shove them as far as you can.
Okay. Whew. I am excited to go to the bathroom.
You also have a chance. Like, do you do something that looks like a sneak and get risky and take a chance at the end zone? The only reason I would say no is because of the clock. Like, you would rather convert this and take more clock down.
Yeah. Yep. This is just to stay alive. Because obviously you don't get it. You have the 3 timeouts, you can get the ball back, but that's a desperation drive. And you're lucky you got Cortland Sutton. In terms of guys who you could have for like 90 seconds, no timeouts, needing a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's been top 3 in the NFL every season since the ACL in either pass interferences drawn or pass interferences yards gained. He hasn't been top 3 in both, but either one of them every year. So you've got that. Obviously, it's because he can get those jump balls. This is a big one. What do you think, chat, sneak or no sneak?
It's just such a long sneak.
It is a long sneak. It's a full yard. It shouldn't be, but it is. If it was half a yard, it's not even a discussion, you know? Is there anything they could do with this front? I don't think there's any chance you call the timeout. I think you go with what you call. Just a big Russell Wilson fan.
How many timeouts? All 3?
All 3.
That's good.
It is. So let's see. They've got somebody rushing that A gap.
It's not even like the ball isn't even. It's behind the yard with the nose touching the yard.
That's so tough. That's such a bad spot.
Did Houston call a timeout?
Houston calls the timeout.
No, Denver called a timeout.
They did. See, I was surprised. I didn't think they'd be willing to do it. I thought they'd save it just in case, but they really do see this as we need to score this drive. So they got out there. They saw a rusher in the A gap. Stand-up rusher. Again, I think with Quinn's pad level, you still like that.
Of course.
But for some reason, they must not have. Maybe they saw what they saw and decided they want to run it now. Oh, boy. Sweaty hands time, that's for sure.
Also, you should have just had 2 plays called out there.
It's
Unless you wanted to
tough
change your personnel.
Or formation. Like that sneak formation's tough. That is a full yard. Everybody's up there. Got it. Got it. They got it.
Is someone ahead down there? Yes, they are. God damn it.
They got it. That's right. You used that timeout. Good timeout.
Javante, you fucking dog, bro.
Javante. Where's that left knee? I think it's
No,
great.
he's good.
But
He's good.
goes forward, knee.
Oh,
bang.
his knee
Easy.
landed on the other
Easy.
dude's leg.
Oh my goodness. He's so strong. He is so strong.
All right, settle down.
122. Yeah, there's no rush. You run again. You don't worry about nerves. You run. No, you don't need to. Hold on. Yep. There you go. No rush. No rush. Getting close to having a rush.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Is it the inside post? It's very spaced out in there.
There's so much time. People are panicked. There's
Jerry
so much
inside
time.
post.
Get what you like. Can be incomplete. Get out. There you go.
That's not a first down. But he was
Almost a
out of
first down.
bounds when he was reaching it.
So 35 seconds. You start to look at the clock. Two is bad. It should be 1, I thought. Maybe that foot was out.
Russ also hesitated a little bit on that throw.
Yeah,
Get it
clock
to
is
him.
a factor. I'm still willing to run it here, though. I don't think I do. I think this is play action. Try to get him out of the pocket a little bit. Oh, that's a fun play action.
Nope.
In hindsight, you run it.
It was never there.
It wasn't there. So let's see.
I don't think I like the play call.
I don't either.
To the short side?
Exactly. I like the play action. It's those naked boots. They've been all over those that entire game.
They had like 5 guys to defend 3.
Yeah. Oh, he's smiling.
Go down, Russ.
All right.
What are you doing?
Again.
You running it?
It's a 4th down. You got to get right. You're kind of tipping your hand. You want to throw the ball once
If
you
you're
get in
going to
there.
call timeout, I'd like to line up and try and get him to jump first.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
So every coach has their 2-point conversion plays.
Yep. This is basically that.
This is a 2-point conversion. You almost like I wouldn't mind running a pick play. Just take
It's
your
risky.
chances.
Putting the ball in the air is tough for me, just given the rush. I don't want play action, which is tough because I usually do when you're trying to get in the end zone. You get the defense moving, you open some lanes up. Yeah.
Jerry's gonna be open again inside.
Yeah, you're quick to run here. He's blitzing up the middle here, though. Look, you're gonna have the tight end on a little slant if you want it.
You're using your
dropping.
okay.
No.
I was gonna lose my mind if that was the last time.
Thanks, Nick.
Good call. I wouldn't have liked QB draw there.
No. No, not I wouldn't have either. If it's
Well, and if you saw, like, Russ was ready to go, and the
Yeah.
offensive line was like, nah.
So here we go. 4th and 2. This is why Sean Payton gets the big bucks. I don't have the answer here because it's obviously not a sneak. I don't think you go under center and try to overpower him for 2 yards, given how that last 4th down went. You barely got 1. The play actions are tough to imagine. Just
I would
given the
honestly
rush
set
they've
up
gotten.
like a little Samaje, just go up the middle and turn around.
Yeah. Whatever you do, that's got to be a part of it. I agree. Unless they're showing some crazy
It's
rush.
5 wide again.
It is. Yeah, they're empty. So they want this tight end. So you have something there at the bottom. You've definitely. Oh, no, you don't.
Spike it, spike it, spike it.
I take the time. Yeah. You got past all 3, but it is what it is. Oh, boy.
Let's go!
The bar's popping. So you got 3 passes to the end zone. I don't think you can mess around with play action. Obviously, you haven't been able to protect it all game, but also they're not going to believe a run anyway, so there's no point. So you go shotgun. You can empty it out if you want. Oh, we got smug Sean Payton there. Oh, boy. If they win this game.
I still would have gone, it's close. You probably have time for 4 plays here, so you don't spike it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and they
Yep.
gave him the 23 seconds. So I go empty again. I go empty because you're only throwing to the end zone anyway. Spread him out. Get 2 calls. He's signaling a spike, obviously. You go down inside. You got to be ready. Okay, there's the empty. That's fine. You got 3 more.
Russ is literally just like, I'm throwing this as hard as I can.
And not taking a sack.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped running.
If he
He
keeps
also would've
running,
been
he gets
killed.
destroyed.
Yeah. Kareem Jackson would get another game
Russ
out
also
of
had to
suspension.
get it around that jumping.
No. Nothing short of the goal line.
Is this a fade to Lil Jordan Humphrey?
Phew. I don't think so. You got... See, I love that. So you know it's man, right? Yeah.
Oh,
High.
shit.
All right. Still got 2 more.
A little softer. Just a little softer here.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really there.
Only thing is if Cortland has to jump at all, that guy's just going to shove him out of bounds.
What a great play to get that throw off, too. Just to get that ball out. So you still need to go quick here.
Motion someone over, throw it to Cortland.
They weren't ready. It's tough to tell them to throw the ball away there, but you got to throw the ball away there.
Yep.
Gave it a good
Damn.
run.
That was fun.
Gave it a good run.
Oh, man, I don't like that throw.
Yep, you got to throw the ball away. I mean, if he was safe up there in the pocket, then yeah, it's there. But
It's
when
right
you've got
there.
when it's a
Oh, it's
25,
'cause, yeah.
exactly, you've got to know you can't do that. But also, you see why he wants to give somebody a chance on 3rd down right there. Going into a 4th down isn't an ideal situation. Still, you can't. I mean,
It's just a bad throw.
yep. And it's a great play up to that point just to get out of the sack.
The design was perfect. It just broke down.
Yep. Protection broke down.
Shouldn't throw that. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, why would he throw that? Because it's 3rd down.
Good fight.
Yeah, so we actually will be live again here in a couple minutes. We've got a
Post-game show.
post-game show on the way, but game is over. 22-17, Broncos lost. Came so close, and we'll be right here to break it all down in a couple of minutes. So see you then.
See ya. You can end it. Yeah. See you guys.